From bro facts to talking smack.
Food sucked. No disrespect. And that's why I didn't make it.
Sports news to drinking brews.
You are the torpedo speedo, bud.
Yeah, and then you guys wonder why I yell at referees and shit.
Join us for another episode of Da Beer League Boys. What's up, boys and babes? As we watch the countdown, the final seconds of a 2-2 hockey game between the Florida Panthers and the Tampa Bay Lightning. What a freaking game it's been so far. And this one looks like it's heading to overtime. What's up, boys and babes? Welcome to another wonderful episode of the Beer League Boys podcast. A very special, a very different middle of the week, Thirsty Thursday episode of the Beer League Boys podcast with our very handsome, very as of late non-existent friend, Mr. C Breezy. Chris Brown finally joins us for another episode. What's going on, C Breezy?
Nothing much. Finally here. I know I'm out of the four walls of work and all that good shit. On vacation this week.
You've been
going to the beach.
You've been
tomorrow.
trapped, man. You've been absolutely
Trapped,
trapped
but
by the
making
corporate
money.
structure.
Well, I'm trapped because everybody's fucking sick. Right now we have a huge demand on a lot of shit. So if the world was a better place, I guess we wouldn't have to make so many pills. But
That's
hey,
it. Chris Brown's a
it
pill
is-
pusher. That's what he is. That's what he does for a living. He's a pill pusher. You push them little
We
blue
have to,
pills, right?
Yeah, they make us work naked so that way in case we try to steal shit, they can see.
Ooh, like a dope trap house, man. I like it. Well, speaking of little
Yeah,
blue
they're like-
pills and working naked, let's not forget about our man Joshy Blue Eyes, the juice man, Josh O'Neill. What's up, playa?
What's up, dude? It's been a long time
What's up,
since
dawg?
Saturday.
It's Saturday. See you rocking the Manscaped shirt. Shout out.
Got my Manscaped.
Have
What's
you
going on,
have you
man?
Manscaped? Have you Manscaped recently? Are you growing it
No,
out a
it's
little
been
bit
too-
to combat the northwestern weather?
No, it's too cold. Well, it's been fucking freezing, but it was in the 70s today, so I might have to
No,
get the Manscaped
actually-
this weekend.
We don't know that it's freezing. Just saying. Like we don't 'cause
No.
it's not here at all.
We're in what we in Florida call first summer. This is first summer.
Yeah, it's not cold at
Um,
all. Fuck boy.
Well, maybe if you were on an
Well-
episode, Chris, you would know it's fucking freezing here.
Oh, I know
yeah,
it is. I
yeah,
see it
you'd
on the news. I'm
also-
saying like no,
You
that
would
it's
also
not.
know that Joshy Blue Eyes, as of late, has taken up a new hobby, which is fruit booting and eating wieners within a very short time period of each other. That was a really
Mm.
fun
Love it.
fact that we found out this past episode. That was pretty awesome. If you've watched the last episode, you know that. You also know that Juice Man Josh O'Neill is going to have a very special date coming up that we're going to document with Allie, that girl from not Allie, that girl from here in the Tampa area that some of you would know, but Allie, that girl from the Fucked Up podcast. So we're going to have to document the charcuterie board date. We're going to finally make it happen. So,
Who's that?
oh,
Who's
Alex
Allie
Kaloran
from?
almost scored. Well, Allie, that girl was a local Tampa radio personality for quite some time. And she was on Wild 98.7 for a while. But anyhow, that's the past. The future is the Beer League Boys podcast. And that's where we're at right now is the present. You know, they call it a present because it's a gift.
Sure.
Okay.
Yeah, bad.
Speaking about gifts, one of the other gifts I have is making a delicious cocktail, and I happen to be having one right now. Go Bolts. Cheers, boys. This is our usual start to an episode, right? Remember how to do this,
Cheers.
Chris? Right up to the
Oh, I do.
camera.
Gatorade.
Yeah. You
Gatorade.
got that
That's
other-
cute.
That's usually what you drink
got
when you
little-
get really fucking high.
Got that
like
vodka,
Gatorade.
that vodka Gatorade going on.
Cheese
Fucking
fries or
vodka,
something.
man.
Oh, this just in. Tampa Bay Lightning beat the Florida Panthers. Victor Hedman with
Good.
the overtime goal game winner, baby, to move into I believe, sole possession of first place in the division. So
what?
hell
good,
yeah,
'cause
boys.
they've been
Hell yeah.
sucking a fat one lately. So
They
Good for them. They
have,
got
man. Should we
smoked the
jump
other
right?
night.
They got toasted the other night, dude. But I tell you
Like
what,
Josh.
this guy, this Drager, I think it's Drager. This goalie for Florida is playing lights out, dude. I watched him play the other night. I don't remember who they were playing, but he's playing lights out. Florida's got to run, man. I don't know. I don't remember if were they in my top 5? They weren't. No. We did our top 5
No.
teams to win the cup. They weren't in my top 5. Were they in yours?
Tampa was.
Tampa was
No.
in, but not Florida, man. Florida's
Tampa was
you're
in my
talking
top
about the
great.
Panthers. Sorry.
Yeah, crazy to watch. Florida, Carolina, and Tampa all they were knotted up at the top of the division. There were 58 points leading into tonight. That's pretty friggin' awesome. So I guess we'll jump right into a little bit of hockey talk. How about Steven Stamkos has been placed on the long-term injury reserve per Cap Friendly.
Shocker.
He was placed on LTIR today, proactively back to the 8th when he was originally injured. And so he'll be on LTIR until like May 2nd, I believe. So a couple weeks. So does that mean, are we going to see Kucherov before the end of the season? What do you boys think?
Yeah.
If you don't know, well, hold on. Go ahead. But hold on.
Didn't we say that
If you
in
don't
the
know,
beginning?
if you don't know this, Stammer was about the only player that we could place on LTIR whose salary would equal Kucherov, meaning we'd be able to bring Kucherov back. We had to lose like a Stammer or a Hedman, somebody of that caliber, in order for us to bring Kuch back. And yeah, we may have actually said that very early on that, if Stammer gets injured again, that would be what would happen. So, but Kucherov has been skating with the team. He skated with the team today. He was skating by himself up until recently. He skated with the team today. He's wearing the red jersey. Don't hit me. And do we see Kucherov before the end of the season? What do you think?
Yep.
I mean, that'd be good for the Bolts. I mean, I don't know. Sure, that'd be nice to see him.
I think
He's
it's kind of
bigger
a
asset than fucking Stamkos.
Well, Stammer's been playing well, and he's a 75% guy at the face-off dot. So I mean, he's no slouch, that's for certain.
He's good.
But
When he's not hurt.
it would be. I think it's twofold. I think it's not just good for the team. I think it's also good for Cooch to go ahead and get some time on the ice before the playoffs, so that he's actually seeing real competition. What do you think there, Brownie?
Yep.
All right. Weighing in with the
yeah.
dropping nuggets of golden wisdom.
He's too busy
Everybody
chatting.
thinks I'm high. Yeah, I take care of the chat over here.
Listen, I'm just so happy that we have waited since the first episode of March. We've waited to have Chris Brownie back. And this is why right here, folks. This is why. Because the information, the knowledge he drops on us, it's just facts. He just drops cold. He drops cold, hard facts on us, man. Wow.
I'm just
fantastic.
Like sportscaster, non-sportscaster, whatever you want to fucking call it. I don't know. I know what hockey is, and I play it. I don't watch it every single day like you guys.
Chris,
not well.
What happened?
But you play.
What happened 2 years ago today, Chris?
Josh and I were talking about.
Or 3 years. 3 years ago today.
No,
was it 3 years?
No,
it was 3.
3 total.
I wouldn't doubt
at
it.
the wrong. I'm looking at the wrong screen. There we go. They say I look really high. I don't smoke, so don't worry about that.
No, it's just that he has really terrible vision. He has really terrible vision, just like I do. So his glasses are actually his lenses were actually cut from glass from the Amalie Arena, It's that thick. So same thing with me. If I wear my glasses, my eyes look tiny on the other side. So
no, but
that's all it is.
I have like elongated eyelids. We had this conversation in the last couple, like every episode, but that's fine.
He's part Asian. He's part Asian. It's only 2 parts: his eyeballs and somewhere else.
Yeah, I don't know where else. My fingernails are pretty short.
Yeah.
Oh, jeez. But
Sure, buddy.
what were we
Sure.
talking about? Oh, our hockey team was in first place, the Ice Hawks. And actually, I
We
saw
were.
when I was
There
at
you go,
work
bud.
the other day, Jon Snow actually tuned in when you guys were when I was at work a couple weeks ago. But anyways,
Really?
Ice Hawks,
Good old Snow boy.
Sunblades. Yeah,
Jon
whatever.
Snow is on here.
He tuned in, probably to maybe he thought we were talking about CrossFit or something. But if anybody wants to
about-
know, this
Talking
guy
about working
been
out,
on a-
working out for.
Yeah.
Oh, go ahead. You're gonna tell it. Yeah, you're telling it. Go ahead.
I don't know what game it was, and Josh, you may be privy to this or not, but it was like we kind of hinted like, dude, why are you fucking so slow or whatever? And he's like, dude, I'm just so fucking tired. I had to do CrossFit today. And we're like, out of all the days you couldn't do CrossFit, like not like
I did-
do it another day.
I did 9 hours of CrossFit before I came to the game.
I
Yeah.
just left the CrossFit gym, but I figured I'd come here for moral support for you guys.
Yeah, I stopped by and got fucking two slabs of ribs and drank a fucking 12-pack after the CrossFit gym before hockey.
That was like
fucking
the guy last night. A guy last night on my hockey team. He's like, "Yeah, my legs are pretty tired." He's like, "I was doing Muay Thai for 4 hours today," and I'm like, "You didn't know you had a
Stay
hockey
at the
game?
Where do
gym,
they-
then.
dummy?"
Where do they find the energy, man? I can barely find the energy to get up in the morning,
Right.
go work for like 5 hours if I'm lucky, maybe come home and rub one out. And if I do that, I'm done. I'm probably asleep for the rest of the night. But it's just where
It always
where
puts
do
to
you get
sleep,
the
man.
energy? Every time. That's how I do my pregame naps before hockey games. That's how it's got to go right there.
You gotta rub
Little
it out,
nappy.
get rid of all the
No,
bad
it's
energy, and
It's appies, nappies, and slappies, dude. That's all it is.
oh, I like sloppies.
But how do you do?
That's a
How do
fucking-
you do 4 hours of fucking Muay? Like really? Like then you should be in
Yeah.
shape. If you just did 4 hours, you can do another half an hour. You shouldn't be. You didn't do 4 hours. That's a lie. I think that's a lie. I think you should call him out.
I mean, regardless, it's like,
that's a lot
bro,
of
you had a
Muay
hockey
Thai,
game.
bro.
Listen,
4
regardless,
hours.
I don't even have the energy to make up that lie. So where is he
Right,
getting his
like-
energy from? Like what the fuck? dude?
4 fucking hours, bro. Yeah, right. No way. No, I'm sorry. Skinny or
Well, that's
not,
like
Joe
people
Rogan
that
doesn't do that.
that's like people that have sex for more than 7 minutes. I'm like, what is this, dude? What are you talking about? Get it done, buddy. I'm trying to take a nap, dude. What are we talking about? Now, I'm not talking about
said
including
7?
foreplays. Before Allie starts attacking us because she's like, oh hell no. Don't worry. Joshy's got that stamina. But yeah, I mean, 7 minutes, start to finish. That's it, dude.
It's 3.
that's-
bud.
long
that's
time.
3.
Well,
3
yeah, but
minutes.
that's also with like fishing around for the condom in the drawer and then like opening it. You always put it on backwards first,
Condom?
right? You always start to do it. Listen, man, just
Ew.
relax. I know.
Yeah, but most people say he doesn't have to worry about it up there, whereas population's like fucking 12 people.
Dude, your statement right there is my thought every time I reach in the drawer, bro. Ugh.
Yeah.
Are we
Ugh.
past
Sucks
this
for you
already?
guys.
Listen, man, we're just trying to get her past school, and then we can pop out some babies. But
Look, don't complain. 'cause
anyhow.
it took me 13 years of playing it safe before we had a kid. So
13
you're
years
at
of wearing a
year
raincoat.
fucking
Yeah.
5.
5.
I'm a
yeah,
risk taker.
5.
Guess I'm a risk taker.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're gonna
Out
have
there,
a
you'll
bunch
be
of little
fine.
blue-eyed babies. Bunch of little blue-eyed Canadians gonna be running around before too long, eh?
Yeah. Cross-eyed and club-footed. Especially living up there.
Cross-eyed and club-footed, dude. Hold on, we're talking about the new power couple, man. We're talking about Joshy Blue Eyes
Oh, I
and
thought you
Allie,
meant
that
from his
girl
like.
from the Fucked Up. No, we're talking about Allie from
Oh.
Fucked Up Podcast and Joshy Blue Eyes. They're gonna make beautiful babies. You're talking about club-footed. No,
They're gonna.
come on.
She's club-footed.
Josh
He
is
said
gonna be like,
cross-eyed and
so
club-footed. What's club-footed?
No, I said who's club-footed?
Oh, I don't know.
I
Tiger
don't
Woods.
know.
Uh,
Maybe club-handed,
makes sense.
and his son's club-handed too.
I don't know.
Kicking
Since that
NBA dress.
since that car accident, man, we don't know yet. We don't know what Tiger's gonna look like when he comes out. Shout out Tiger Woods. Hope you're healing all right, buddy. Love you.
I like
know
how
he's
they tried to
listening.
make a big, right? I like how they tried to make a big old story about it, and like nobody gives a fuck. Like he got in a wreck, that sucks. He's alive. That's the end of it. Don't try to drag it out like he's, you know what I mean?
Well,
Like
I
the
mean,
last time was
dude, he shattered his legs, and he's a golfer. He needs his legs. I mean, he may never return to playing golf again. I mean, sure, he's got his health, but you know, he's battled back from
He's got
back
pl-
injuries and stuff like that. But yeah, agreed. He's got plenty of money, all that stuff. I agree.
that's all I'm saying. If we're going to go talk about golf, he's got plenty of money. It's just I feel bad for him because people were trying to make a fucking story out of nothing. You know, he's probably like, leave me the fuck alone.
I found it really fun. Steve Byrne, really funny. A really funny comedian said, you know, everybody always talks about the half black part. You know, they're like Obama, he's half black. You know, and then they're like Tiger Woods, he's a great golfer, half black. Nobody talks about the part Asian, the half Asian part, until he's in a car accident.
It's fucked up.
That's fucked up.
Yeah. Why?
Sorry. What do you mean? Why?
You can't see over the steering wheel?
No, because like Asians are bad drivers. It's like the stereotype.
Yeah, because most of them can't. Yeah, whatever. You're right.
Whatever. No, because in other countries like Asia and stuff like that, there's no rules to the road. They just drive everywhere. They're just all over the place.
Hell
India, yeah, stuff like that.
Hell
So
yeah.
no, it's just
India.
a funny.
I thought we were talking about China.
It's just a funny. India. Well, India is actually part of Asia, in case you're wondering. But yeah, it's a funny joke. Steve Byrne. Shout out Steve Byrne. I know you're listening. No, so we got Juice Man as always. He's in the chat. I see him. He just joined. Juice Man Josh O'Neill is watching. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Now if only he would just, you know, wake up. But we got C Breezy back. And we haven't had C Breezy on since our motocross episode we did Daytona
March
Supercross.
6th.
God, that was forever ago, dude. Holy shit. It's been a while. So we've missed out on our Supercross commentator. And since he's back, we're gonna jump right in. I think we're gonna go into some Supercross talk.
Yeah, Supercross. What up? So where are
okay.
we?
What do I got to do a lead in here? All right, and now we're gonna send it over to our Supercross commentator,
right.
Mr. Chris
In
Brown.
the
C Breezy,
field,
what do you got? What do you got, C Breezy?
Reporting live from in the field. Look at these cool lights we have here. So Atlanta Motor Speedway, right? I'm pretty sure that's what it's called. I don't care. They're running three races there, and the track's pretty fast. I was watching Saturday or Sunday, and then Tuesday. It's basically like Daytona, but way faster. So you got to be running up and running there. Can't be missing gears. Can't be overshooting shit. It's not big jumps. It's, as I was talking with one of our buddies, Sean, on him and James used to race with us back in the day, and they're long jumps. So you got to have the speed to clear them. And dude, listen, like Sean said in the chat, we're going to show this video of Cameron McAdoo. He's from Australia. Totally ate shit. And he probably should have been hurt on this one and came back in podium, I think 3rd place. So if Austin, you got the video for that, let's roll that beautiful bean footage. Please. There we go. So here he comes. Oh, there's no audio. Bam!
Who said that?
Little high five. Sucker. So he's down, right? Like here it is on the side view. It's a little bit better. Face, back, and then smashed up on top. And then someone roosts him. Oh, they don't show it. Damn. One more time.
Oh my god, that looks terrible.
It almost looks like he passes out in midair, but he probably just like gives up. You know what I mean? Like it's like whoop, smash, passed out. All right. So he gets up. The doctors evaluate him, and they say he's cool to get back on the track. And there's some controversy with that as well. But he ended up getting third place. I mean, so if I crashed like that now, I'd probably have a broken back, broken neck, all that
You'd
fun
be
stuff.
dead.
And yeah, you know, so to come back and fucking podium, third place, that's pretty fucking crazy, dude. And then when he got off the bike, you could tell like he could barely walk. So you know, big ups to these guys racing motocross. And you know, my wife is like, well, I really don't want them to race, and I'm like partial. Like if they want to do it, I'm gonna let them do it. But yeah, it's pretty fucking dangerous. Like we talked about hockey being dangerous, obviously because there's blades and we're going really fast. But dude, this one right here, that was a pretty bad wreck. And then to come back,
Did
and
I
finish
miss
where
it?
he
You
did-
guys, were you guys able to hear my smoke alarm was going off? Did
No,
you guys hear that?
we didn't.
Oh,
No, we're glad you're
My
okay
smoke alarm.
though.
my smoke alarm was going off because this episode's already on fire. All right.
Yeah,
No.
yeah.
Sorry.
So
I got thirsty and tried to throw a quick drink together and I spilled it all over the kitchen. So I'll deal with that after the episode. But
nice.
yeah,
Well, I was talking
continue
about
on.
injury and how, you know, if I was racing, I would be fucking broken back and all this, and how he gets up and finishes third. And like Sean said, fucking he was second in points. You got to race, right? Like when do you make that decision to be like, I'm just gonna take the bench? But they cleared him. The medics cleared him, and that's one of the biggest things is if you get hurt on the track, they have the medics, and if they clear you to race, like you're gonna go back and race. Now, obviously, if you're fucking in last place and you wreck like that, you're just gonna go home and call it quits. But that's a gnarly crash, dude. Smash your head, flip over, his legs get caught on the handlebars, and then slam to the ground. That's pretty gnarly. So
You got
big props
absolutely
to him, man.
ragdolled.
I mean, I've seen some pretty bad shit. Dade City, my first day ever flagging at Dade City, a kid broke his back. So that was cool, but not really at all. I mean, I didn't even know what to do. I'm like
You know what's
waving
so cool
both
about that?
flags. That's why I said it's not, dick. But like helicopter, everything came out, and then next day we found out he broke his back. I forget who it was, but it was. I didn't even know what to do. Like literally, it was my first day, and my friends were like, "Go flag, go flag!" You know, and yeah. So I didn't know one of our viewers, Sean, got helicoptered out of Dade City. That's crazy, man. So many injuries there, but that's another fast, long track. Like they'll open up the back section and they'll have a tabletop that's like, I don't even know, 75 feet. I mean, it's pretty long. So
I think
with that,
Gene
be
Maxwell. Gene Maxwell, same thing. I think Gino got helicoptered out for a couple broken legs. I remember flagging at Sunshine and on a practice day, and a kid went down in between the doubles, and because they were kids, they were jumping him single, and he was laying there, and I'm flagging at the top of the hill. And as he came over another bike came over the single, he landed right on the kid's leg and it snapped it pretty much backwards, but right at the top of the boot. So just below the knee, right at the top of the boot, and his leg was pretty much just this way. And he was just writhing in pain. Oh God.
I mean, dude, the back fender definitely smashed his head. So luckily, you know, helmet and all that stuff. But
and thankfully it was
bam.
the fender. Thankfully it was the fender,
right,
and
not the
seat.
tire.
Yeah, or the
Or the
tire.
seat,
But
yeah.
the way it hit, yeah, it was just fender. And he got lucky that he almost landed on the bike too as he flipped back over. The bike kind of slows him down.
Yeah, he got hooked on the handlebars.
Oh,
so
but
did
he
get
went
flung.
Yeah,
was bad.
yeah. But also as he came over and hit the ground a second time, I mean, God, just the impact face first like that. I guess he was moving in such a direction that he didn't go as hard. He was kind of moving the same direction as the face of the jump. But if he had whipped around and hit his head on kind of the, the helicopter mode right there, there's no way he would have passed concussion protocol. But yeah,
Sure,
that's
like,
insane, man. Absolutely insane.
if his feet didn't catch the handlebars and he went past the bike, then the bike would have landed on him. And then he's lucky nobody landed on him, and he
Oh,
would have
yeah.
gotten thrown he would have gotten thrown further and potentially somebody landed on him, and luckily they
Nasty.
got the flaggers and all that over there. February,
Nasty.
March, April. So the last race over there, I'm telling you, watch it if you can. Today's Thursday, Friday, Saturday, the 17th, Atlanta Motor Speedway. Watch that race, because after that it goes back to Salt Lake City, Utah. That's at Rice Eccles Stadium, and it's going to be more technical. This one's like wide open, long jumps, long whoops, big whoops. So it should be a good one, man. And the top 10 field is pretty gnarly, especially in the 450 class. There's some beef between Ken Roxon and what's his name, Cooper Webb, something like that. I forget.
Shout out to Jay Finneran watching the podcast right now. What up, homie? Yeah, man, that's absolutely nuts. Shout out to best wishes to Cameron McAdoo. I mean, dude, how do you clear concussion protocol at that point in time? But I'm sure he's feeling pretty rough, man.
Badass helmets.
Well,
I mean, the tech.
Yeah, but I mean, football helmets are badass helmets too. And when those dudes hit each other, they don't hit like that, and they sometimes don't clear concussion protocol. So that's kind of nuts, man. But yeah, best wishes to Cameron McAdoo. Hope you heal quickly, because I don't care what protocol you cleared, you felt like dog shit the next morning when you woke up. There was definitely 4 Advil and a cup of Gatorade sitting on his nightstand when he woke up the next morning, for sure.
Well, we'll see if he's racing on Saturday.
Josh, have you ever had any wrecks like that, dude? Were you a wild child? Did you ever had to have the old 4 Advil protocol the next morning? I know I have that after a Monday night hockey game, but anything?
I have.
No, I was never I never got into that stuff when I was younger. I mean, I liked, motocross and supercross, but I never, and like BMX and stuff, but I never actually done it. I rode a dirt bike one time and I fucking whiskey throttled it the first 2 times I started it. Almost went into a barbed wire fence, so thank God I didn't.
That shit sucks.
But yeah, whiskey throttling. It's like, I mean, and I didn't even know what that term was back when I did it, and I was like fucking freaked out. I was like, why is this bike fucking moving? But no.
You never had your sisters never pushed you in a fucking radio flyer and dumped you out on your head, and has there ever been a time in your life that you think you may have had a concussion, but back in our day? Well, hold on, but go ahead. But has there ever been a time? Oh boy, we're starting this again. Has there ever been a time that you think you maybe had a concussion, but back in our day they just called it getting your bell rung, or one of those? Go ahead.
Yeah, football. I remember I was taking a punt return, and my blocker went like this way. He went the total opposite way, and I just got fucking lit up and just slammed into the ground. I went to stand up, and everything was like spinning. And my coach was like, "Yeah, you're fine." He's like, "You're going in the next play." And I'm like, "Yes, coach."
Where are you? Do you know where you are? And you go, "Yeah, a football game." He goes, "Good enough for me. Get back in there, kid."
I had a few concussions in football.
Your life.
I was so I used to race cars, and we were racing what were called TQ modifieds at the time. They're like a open wheel wedge car. You get in through the roof. I think I told a story about them on our March 6th episode, where I almost shit my pants waiting in the starting line, getting ready to go on the track. But I didn't. I ran and made it to the restroom. You can check that out. March 6th episode just got uploaded on Spotify, right, Chris? Just up on Spotify?
Yeah. Spotify, Amazon,
all right, so
Apple, Simplecast.
We're getting caught up. But I was in one of those cars, and we built those cars. It was a series that we were building, and we built those cars the ones we didn't buy from out of state, we built several. We built them for a young lady who was on her way up through. We built a really nice one for a young lady who was on her way up through like the racing series. She was in mini cups and then TQs, and then she went into like fast truck. She's working her way into late model, wanted to be a Danica Patrick type deal. And we built her a really nice car, really great, padding all on the inside and just, great gauging and just a really solid car. And then we also built 2 others, and they weren't as good. They didn't have upgraded, spindles and A-arms and suspension, and just, it was just kind of bare bones, just enough to get around the track. Well, being that we were the ones building the series and I was part of like the crew running it, I ran one of the older cars, one of the shittier cars. And we were at Orlando Speed World, which is Bithlo, Florida, right outside Orlando. And we were in a race, and I was, yep, there is now. There wasn't back then, but there is now.
Sorry.
So we're going down into turn 3. We get into the apex between turn 3 and 4, and my right front A-arm breaks, and the right front wheel pretty much completely comes off. And we don't have, I didn't have a brake distribution, like a brake controller in there. It was all hydraulic brakes. It didn't have like a brake controller that would allow you to like basically send fluid to each wheel individually. It was, the same pump went out to all 4 wheels. So when you broke a brake line, if you mash the brakes, all your fluid just squirted out. So as it breaks, I'm mashing the brake. I'm heading straight at the wall, coming up through turn 4, basically, slingshot method, doing about 85. And I hit the wall so hard that the left front wheel breaks off of the studs and rolls all the way down the straightaway and lands in turn 1. It's sitting in turn 1. I fucking hit that wall so hard, dude, that it bent the entire front of the car to about a 45 degree because of how I hit it. And this was on Friday night during like our first night testing and everything. So anyhow, our steering columns went down right between our knees. I bashed my knee against it, bruised my knee up so bad I could barely walk. And then the next night we had to race again, and we, had another car, and they're like, all right, get in there. So after having a moment where you hit the wall, you see stars, you're like, I'm never getting back in a race car. The next night, like, go ahead and get in. Go ahead. You got to run this thing. So yeah, talk about CTE. You guys wonder why I cuss at referees and shit.
Hey,
that's like,
dude,
Hey, that's a tag to our intro.
that's like what?
No, I was gonna say like seeing stars, like that's like a legit thing. That's fucking crazy. I've seen it on the ice before. You can do it
every
too.
Thursday night and Saturday night right here on the Beer League Boys podcast. You want to see stars? This is the place to see them. Ha ha!
Dude, I've had
locker rooms and arenas and brick walls galore. Welcome to the Star Show.
The red light district. Dude, I've had the 2 most gnarly ones. One was dirt biking when I was in, like, when I first started. I remember I didn't jump this jump, and the kid, I was coming up, it was a double, so I went like this, and then when I rolled it, I was on the landing. This kid jumped it. My leg was going out to turn to the left, and he fucking landed right on my knee, and I'm lucky I didn't like fucking lose the half of my leg, but I basically hyperextended that bitch, and it was the size of a volleyball by the end of the night at Sunshine. And then snowboarding up north, I remember one time I was looking at this jump, dude. I went by it like 4 times, like I was scared to hit it. Then 4th time, finally fucking hit it, and I over rotated, and I was looking up. Basically, when I landed, I was looking up the mountain, and I clipped an edge when I landed and smashed my face, like literally, like just smash right on the fucking jump. Whole face full of blood, everything. I'm like holding my hand on my face. I'm like, I definitely lost teeth. My nose is broken. Like, that's how bad it hurt. And then I get down to the bottom, and it literally was just a nosebleed. I was like, all right, sweet. Dude, it was so bad because it was ice. The landing was fucking ice. So when I caught that edge, I was looking up. Luckily, I didn't go backwards and smash. It could have been way worse. But I think those were the 2 worst times.
That's what I was gonna say. Yep.
Yeah,
the old going
luckily,
backwards. Oh,
it was a big jump, dude. Luckily, like I said, caught an edge somehow facing up the mountain, and then the other one was I did one of those rainbow rails where they just kind of go like that, and when I got to the top, I was going way too slow. I just fell off and
listen.
racked my head right on the rail, like the
For the-
metal pipe.
For the listeners that we have and the viewers that tune in just to see Joshy Blue Eyes, I don't think you need to explain what a rainbow looks like. Well, speaking of hard hits and shocking moments, Chris Brown, do you see that your buddy from the Pats decided to go ahead and retire? Did you see how that all went down? Did you see that? Okay, so hold on. Did you see the development? Did you see how it developed from a failed physical to released from the team, and then it turned into him retiring? And they say that was all just show to lead up to him retiring. Now, is that the case, or I'm going to pose this question to both of you gentlemen, or did Edelman, Mr. Julian Edelman, did he just pull a fucking Gronk? Is he pulling a Gronk? What do you think? Because now he's released from the Patriots, so technically if he decides to come back, he can come back and sign with any team he wants to. Chris Brown, you're the local.
right,
you're the resident Pats fan.
okay,
Sorry,
my
I
bad.
forgot. Sorry, I forgot. This is the Matt Cole show, and I have to direct this. Well, it's not the Matt Cole show, because that would be my father. This is the Matty Cole show. But Chris Brown, you're the resident Pats fan. Give it to us there, Boston.
So one of the things I said was to one of my buddies, I said, did old Grumpy Bill fire him? And this is just a fucking cover up, because we all know how once Bill gets good players, he tries to talk shit and fire people and all that. But, I want to say that he's fucking coming to.
He couldn't.
Well,
he
not
couldn't
maybe
fire him. Now,
maybe
if they
not.
were going, if they were unhappy, if they were unhappy with each other, how that would work as an NFL team is he would either be placed on waivers or he would be put up as a trade option. But I don't think you would have seen the I guess social media parade that happened of him first being said failed physical, then released, that kind of deal. So 1 second, what up Ref Santiago, what up Stripes, what's going on, buddy? He's hollering at us in the chat. Sorry, but go ahead. Yeah, I don't think Big Bill released him, but go ahead.
No, I don't know. I think it's so weird how he doesn't pass a physical. And did they say what was the deciding factor in his physical that deemed it not pass worthy, I guess you could say?
I think they said he had a beer gut, and the problem was that it wasn't Sam Adams. That was the problem. It was Budweiser beer gut, not Sam Adams. So they just felt like his loyalty to the city was gone. I think that was yes.
That makes sense.
Or was he sad that his best friend, is gone too? I think that if he
both of his best
healthy,
friends,
right? But he wears number 11, so he's closer to Tom.
Gronkzilla and Brady are both down here doing weekly videos of them sitting in Adirondack chairs with a kiddie pool at $1 Place. Do you not think he was like fuck this, dude? He's like, I'll buy my own Adirondack. I'll buy the third Adirondack chair. We can all three do this together.
Yeah, I don't. I think that if he had the opportunity, hell yeah, he'd come down in for a year. Do I think that Tom can convince the Bucs to pay him? 100%. So I would like to be optimistic in saying that he could come down to Tampa. I don't know if it's gonna happen. I guess we got to see how it fucking plays out. How sick.
So Tom Brady re-signed for 3 years, right? So does he pull
he re-signed again? It's 2 years.
It was 2 years.
Did he only sign for 2? Oh, was it 2?
He originally signed for 2 years, unless he re-signed, and I didn't see it.
No, he re-signed. Tom Brady re-signed
after the Super Bowl.
Yes, he re-signed after the Super Bowl. Yes, look it up. Go ahead, look it up on your side. You got the computers in front of you. Look it up. He re-signed. So he's here. I think he's here for maybe he extended for another year or something. So he's here for like next 3 years. Nonetheless, he's here for a few years. The question is, does Edelman pull a true Gronk and sit out a year like Gronk did, saying he's retired, and then come back in that third year, or that, after a year of not playing football? Does Edelman pull one of those moves and say, let me go to Tampa? Because Gronk's here for a few years, Brady's here for a few years, and we also just re-signed a ton of our core. So
basically
is
everybody, but
Edelman?
it says that.
Yeah.
I mean, it says that Tom Brady signed a contract extension that'll keep the future Hall of Fame quarterback with the team beyond the original deal covering 2020 and 2021. So it doesn't say how long, but this is just one site. But this is
Well, keep reading
Buccaneers.com,
it.
so it doesn't. I did. It doesn't
should
say
say.
like on there. It
Yeah, he
just
he
says
extended
past 21.
past the original, because he originally signed a 2-year deal, and then he extended beyond that. So I think he only extended for another year, I believe. So it put him here for 3 years total. I believe. I'm probably wrong, but that's, if you listen to the intro, that's what the Brofax is all about. So
they re-signed Brown too. They re-signed Shaquille Barrett, Nadam Yukong Su, or however the fuck you say that.
Jason
Pierre.
Sue.
Yeah, whatever.
JPP.
Yukong.
Yeah.
And
Leonard Fournette.
Bogdan Krause,
Fournette's on that.
Fournette, and Brown. So everybody, basically,
Yep.
right?
And a few others on the decor that were on their way out. So, but
also
not major
included Chris
signings.
Godwin.
There you
So
go.
basically
God's is
everybody.
back. Yeah. Give him a round of applause, folks. Give him a round of applause. That's what in the comedy world, that's what we call, that's a callback. Okay. Very good. He brought that back from the original Chris Godwin, Who the Fuck Is That episodes. Good job, Joshy. I'm glad you woke up for that.
That was like second episode. What do you mean?
That was one of the first few episodes.
I've been awake.
Well, you were
talking about Tampa.
You were off screen for us, so.
Oh, that's not my fault.
Anytime I can't see you. You know what we need to do? We need to reposition your camera so that it's just closer to you, and it's just more of you in the frame and just less background. I want to see more of you. Yeah, that's what it needs to be in your shot right there all the time, Joshy. That's what it needs to look like right there. Well, we do, and the viewers do. The viewers want to see more of you. They want to see less of me.
Yeah,
it's been stated. Even they said, even if I use my brand new beard straightener from The Beard Struggle, even if I use my brand new beard straightener, they said they don't give a shit. They want to see more Joshy.
Is it really called The Beard Struggle?
Yeah, that's what it's called. It's got like a Viking logo on it. Look at this thing. That was actually a gift from. That was, well, it doubles as that. If you hit a button, it's a transformer. That was a gift from the Viking himself, the Norse Viking himself, Mr. Blake James's son. Blake James's son gave it to me. He said, I don't have a beard anymore. I don't need it. You can have it. I said, did you comb your beard with it? He said, no. I said, fantastic. I didn't want to use a used beard comb. He said, I combed my pubes with it. And I said, well, that's nothing that my beard hasn't. So it's nothing my beard hasn't brushed against before now. So we're good to go. Well, speaking of brush and brushing against things and just bushes and brush in general, I'm heading out to the forest this weekend, gentlemen. Do you guys hear the big news? It's happening again. As Chris called it in an earlier episode, the COVID Fest. COVID Fest 2020.
You'll never know.
Has now become COVID Fest 2021. It's Nature Coast Music Festival. Spring Camp Out is happening this weekend. If you didn't know about it, now you do. I think you can still get tickets. It starts tomorrow, actually. Tomorrow afternoon, there is some acts playing, and I don't know all of the names, so don't hate me for it. But one of them is Grandma's Boys Only, Peter Dante.
Yeah, What's the band
Peter
name, dude?
Dante, Reggae. Well, it's Peter Dante with Reggae Lou, and I don't remember the name of the band that's with him, but yeah,
It's like a 12
tomorrow.
name band, whatever.
Yeah, of course. Tomorrow night is the start of the Nature Coast Camp Out Festival, and you can still get tickets if you want to head out there tomorrow. If you want to head out there for Saturday, the headliner Saturday night is going to be our Madeira Beach's own Sarah Nation. They're going to be headlining out there, and then after they're done, I'll be playing the after party from 10 p.m. until midnight with Maddie Cole and friends. So whoever the hell is
come
still around and sober enough to play music after 10 p.m. That's who'll be joining me on stage. So go ahead, Chris.
Do you have does your cell phone work out there?
It does, and I could probably try to do something from, but we'd have to do either an episode before I go on stage or
No, I mean,
way
like, why
after.
don't you just fucking, if you're playing for 2 hours, plug that bitch in and just put it on a live show or something?
I could
you
try to
know?
live stream it. Yeah, I could do that. I mean, it's out. I don't know that I have any connection is the problem. It's out in BFE, man. It's Crystal River and then some. It's like
Scooter Haven.
oh yeah, you gotta hit a dirt road to get out there. It's honestly the first time I drove out there, it was frightening. I heard banjo music and it was not the festival. So it was
I wonder why
was
nobody wants to
concerning.
stream it. They should be fucking. I know somebody did. He was either
That's a
Jeff.
possibility.
It was either.
We'll
what's
have
his
to
name?
talk. I tell you what, let's not talk inside baseball while we're on the episode. And once we're off air, let's chat that up and let's talk to the coordinator of the entire shebang, and that's Mr. Kenny Mullins. Shout out Kenny Mullins, love you, buddy. And let's see if we can talk to him about doing a streaming deal. Maybe it'll be sponsored by the Beer League boys.
Well,
right?
what I'm saying,
It's not a bad idea.
My thing is, if Austin's available via, we could just leave it up and do it for donations or like $2. I know our listeners will like that.
Yeah, we can definitely get the Beer League boys involved. Josh, would you be interested in that? Would you want to watch a bunch of hippies listening to reggae and just camping out? I mean, if I had the bandwidth, hold on, and then I'll let you go ahead. If I have connectivity, if I have a way, maybe
somebody does.
Well, we got GoPros, right? We got GoPros within our group, right? We got GoPros.
Not mine. Mine can't go live.
Do we have a GoPro? Well, I don't need to go live, but do we have a GoPro that I can just strap on like a body cam, like a chest mount, and I can just wear it around for the entire Saturday that I'm up there, and I can just capture all the hippies just on the they're all
Did
on the
you say
weed, they're on the
strap on?
weeds. Yes, I said strap
Yeah,
it
it's
on.
called your
I would
iPhone.
strap, but I
Yeah,
can't
right, Josh?
strap on my iPhone,
Why can't you?
What if?
and my battery will die.
Well, the battery
So
will die on
what?
mine because it's old as fuck, so it'll die quick. Whatever. Figure something out, because I heard last time
Okay.
it got pretty crazy, and yeah,
I heard last time that some guy who was possibly a little overweight but probably in decent shape, people were actually surprised of the shape he was in for still being overweight. I heard
we know what you're gonna say.
I heard he crowd surfed. And then I heard he got on stage during a Resonated song and he spit this hot fire rhyme that in his head sounded fucking fantastic. But when he watched it back on video, it was in fucking Hebrew and German and French all together.
Kind of like our set in
it
Stone
you?
nights at
It was
Banana.
absolutely
you?
me. It was absolutely me. I said in
But
great
that's what we
shape, but still
need.
had in great shape,
the
but still
footage
had
we
man
need.
titties. That's me, dude. Yeah, it was yeah. This time I've got to be a little more careful, a little more reserved, if you will. I guess what I should do is, I see you asking who's going to be going. I should probably
Well-
share this to my page. That's what I didn't do earlier.
I mean,
Sorry, I
somebody should
apologize,
have.
boys. My social
know
media
that,
game is not on point, and we know that.
Yeah, we know that. Somebody went live last time. It was either is Jeff Glenn. Is that right? I think he went live, or it was Mark. Somebody went live, so somebody had service, and most likely it's Verizon. But I know
Yeah, I don't
someone
know.
went live.
I know
So
who it
even if it's
wasn't.
just for your set,
It wasn't Boost. It wasn't Boost Mobile, because that's who I have, and it wasn't Boost Mobile. But I tell you
Really?
what, actually, no. I have what's the commercial? What's the commercial with the little green fucking fluffy guys?
Cricket.
What's the Cricket?
You got
Yeah, that
Cricket?
one. Yep. Yeah. This I got the same wireless
okay,
service
bye.
as after. I
Okay,
got the
bye.
same wireless service as after I tell a joke. Fucking crickets.
Okay, bye.
No, but I do have this. Look, I have this little fancy rig set up now. All right, so I'll take
Right,
this
set it
with
on
me.
the
Okay,
amplifier, bro. Plug it in.
this is a battery pack. This is actually a battery pack connected to the arm, and I'll go ahead and bring this with me, and then I can keep the phone plugged in, and I can walk around with it, and I'll do what I can to stream it. If
Well,
we
plug
got
it in during the show. Like plug it in to an electrical outlet.
sing it. Well, sing it though. I'm not going to know what to do unless you sing it.
Plug it in. Plug it in. That's the country
Atta
version.
boy, give it up for the angelic pipes of Mr. Christopher Brown. Yeah,
Plug
no.
them
So
both
if you're
in so it
watching
charges
this,
the battery. There you go.
if you're watching this and you want to see a live stream of my set at Nature Coast Campout Festival this weekend, Saturday night, hit me up. Should I stream it to the Beer League Boys page, or what should I do?
The main reason why is because I want to do to you what we did to the Teabaggers, or whatever that band was that we
The dirt tea bags. The dirt bags.
Yeah.
The dirt tea bags.
We can
Yeah,
go
I
to
actually was going through-
Facebook. We can go to your personal Facebook. You know.
Okay. Yeah. So we'll what I'll do is I'll stream it to my Matty Cole music page, because that has like 0 traffic right now, and then we can just share that to the
Sure.
Beer League Boys and so on. So if you guys want to watch my set, I think my tactic, and I don't want to talk too much music because we're not really a music podcast, but it's fun to cross over a little bit. But I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get because I haven't played a gig in quite some time now, and I haven't even hardly picked up the guitar lately, so my set's probably gonna be trash, as the kids say these days. I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get like 3 or 4 cheap bottles of liquor, and I'm gonna have them on stage with me. And every time I finish a song, I'm just gonna be like, "Who wants a shot?" And then whoever's right up front, I'm just gonna pour liquor in their mouths for like a few minutes. And if I spend like 3 or 4 minutes just pouring shots in people's mouths, then that's one less song I have to play. So that'll take my 2-hour set, and it'll cut it down to like an hour, right?
I think you should tell the Set in Stone joke. See how that goes.
The Set in Stone joke? Do I know that joke? Or
canoe-
did you just come up with it right now?
The fucking canoe joke.
Oh, that's not Set in Stone. But yeah, that's a good joke. Yeah.
Well,
hey,
let's
Josh.
see what happened.
Yes.
Hey, Josh.
Oh, I
what's the
guess we have
difference?
Canadian fans now.
What's the difference between Canadians and canoes?
I have no idea.
Canoes tip.
my
Oh,
God.
shit. This is when we need that shark. The shark from that one movie. Where he's like,
Oh man, terrible fucking jokes.
Strange
Well,
Wilderness.
Strange Wilderness was
Great
awesome.
movie.
Well, speaking of not terrible, I tell you what, man, neat experience for me last night. We went down to Mahaffey Theater. My stepfather and my mother. That's right. I come from a broken home. Who knew? I mean, go figure.
Don't we all?
Yeah, being a mental lunatic and an alcoholic, who knew I was from a broken home? Went down last night with my stepdad and my mom. We went down to Mahaffey. We had tickets to go see the Fab Four, which is the Beatles tribute band, and they are heralded as being one of the best Beatles tribute bands because they play the songs note for note. They do 3 costume changes. And I got to tell you what, man, I'm not one for tribute bands, but it was effing impressive, dude. It was super impressive. And thank you very much to Miss, not Mrs., Miss Lori Belvedere. That's her last name, right, Chris?
Yeah.
Belvedere.
Thank you to Miss Lori Belvedere, which she should
you up?
be. She should be Mrs. Lori Killius, but old boy over there needs to just go ahead and pull the trigger. We're talking to a good friend of ours. You've seen him on an episode before,
He's scared.
Mr. B. Randon Killius, our favorite redneck in the entire world. His lovely soon-to-be wife, because now we're putting the pressure on him, putting the fire to his toes, as they say. Yeah, Miss Lori Belvedere hooked us up, and then we were great tickets, great seats. You know, my stepdad does a lot of business with Mahaffey, so, but what a show, man! So crazy to see a band. We're young, obviously. We never saw the Beatles, but I grew up listening to the Beatles. I like Beatles music, and to see these guys portray, oh, dude, that song was great. I got a couple videos I'll post.
Sorry, the squirrel ran across.
But to
again.
do that, I got what's the Imagine All the People. I got that, and it's the guy portraying Lennon, and he looks just like him, and and everybody pulled their phones out, did the flashlights, and oh, it's majestic. But what a great time, man. And shout out to Miss Belvedere and Mahaffey for doing a great show. Now, they were a little tight on the masks. There was some mask police roaming around, even though we were like seated.
Nothing wrong with that.
We were seated
Wrong
in
with
the
that.
theater with your own groups. They had every other row blocked off, so you couldn't sit every other row. So plenty of social distancing and all that. And she was
You didn't have
still
to
walking
go.
up. She was still walking up and going, "Oh, can you pull your mask up?" And it's like, we're with our group though. But if I go sit at a restaurant with that same group
that's
of people,
that's
I can take my
mask.
mask. That's what I'm getting. That's what I'm getting at.
But if you didn't like it, you didn't have to go. That's from your words of wisdom, remember?
What I said was agreed if you don't like it, but that is an uncommon mask policy amongst the rest of the social distancing. Yeah, it was a little bit overboard. But no, it was a fantastic time. Dude, if you haven't seen the Fab Four, if you're a Beatles fan, check out their website. They're starting to do dates again, starting to tour, and it was fantastic, man. As a younger guy, I got a pick. The guy threw a pick to me. He saw me and was like, "This guy looks like somebody that probably is not very good at guitar, but maybe he'll be good one day if he has this pick." And he threw a pick at me, but it wasn't a dick pick. Settle down. But yeah, it was a great time. What? Oh,
hold on.
Yeah, it was a good time, man. But yeah, Fab Four. I think it's fab4.com, something like that. Josh, you a Beatles fan? I know you moved out of Florida. So all right. Well,
just
similar to Chris Brown's nuggets of knowledge and his in-depth opinions. I tell you what, it's
quicker though.
I tell you what, it's so great to have these really educating and really understanding discussions that I have with my co-hosts when they answer.
Hey, I was singing the fucking songs.
When they answer, yep. When they answer, nope. All right. Well, fuck me, guys. This is what I deal with all the time. Well, let's get out of music. Let's move back towards some sports. What do you guys say? You guys like hockey? You guys ever heard of the sport?
I think so.
What?
All righty. Well, The USA Hockey High School National
Hockey, high
Championships
school
have just
national
started
championships.
out in Ohio, I believe. Are they out in Ohio? I don't know where they're at.
Sounds
Anyhow,
awesome.
the local Seminole Sharks are playing. I believe East Lake's in the tournament as well. And a good friend of ours, local kid, Zach Barrett, he plays on the Seminole Sharks. He actually scored the game winner today. He was awarded the MVP of the game as a freshman. As a
Wow, very
freshman
nice.
high school hockey player, he's out there crushing it out in the sorry, I'm trying to pour my second drink here. I made a bat.
Yesterday.
I made
Let me find the lyrics.
Oh my god. All my troubles seem so far away. Oh, I think that I can find a way. Oh, I believe in yesterday.
It is a good
Yesterday.
song, Josh.
Love was
Just saying.
such an easy game to play. I don't remember all the lyrics, but it was fucking fun, man. I'll tell you what, it was a good time. And I love some Beatles music, man. It's just really it's just good music. I tell you what was neat about it was to see these guys portraying these different characters. And obviously they've got wigs and a little bit of makeup and all that stuff, but to see the guy portraying George Harrison and to know that I saw George Harrison's son play with the band Electric Light Orchestra. He did a set, I think he did a song during the ELO concert that we saw at Amalie, but to know that that was the son of George Harrison. If you don't know George Harrison, my favorite song, As My Guitar Gently Weeps, is just melodic, beautiful fucking song. And to see that guy portraying George, I was like, oh my God, I got to see George Harrison and I got to see his son play music. So it's a neat experience, man. Definitely. But that was
Neato.
but it was
I
fun.
said it was neat.
It was neat, but today's another day and I'm not going to get hung up on it because that was yesterday. So USA Hockey High School National Championships. Well, he did it twice.
Hey, no, I'm just laughing because I was told to laugh at jokes.
Oh,
Very good.
got him. I was told that too.
Very
Did you
good.
see that?
Good.
Dude, that was perfect timing. Fucking
I was waiting
perfect
for it. I knew what he was gonna say.
He's like,
felt
who do you
it
think
coming.
put that in there? I was like, not me.
Yeah, well, definitely
Not
wasn't
me.
the guys. Definitely wasn't the guys that don't tell any jokes. Moving on. I got
You're
a
the
little bit
best.
of a around. Nothing's ever gonna bring you down. You're the best around. Moving on
It's
to
you.
a couple little proud uncle moments because this is the Matty Cole show, obviously. Northside Christian Lacrosse. I found out after I'd already written this, they lost tonight pretty handily, but they were playing for the district championships tonight against I don't remember what it was called, St. Simon Episcopal or something like that down in Bradenton. They lost pretty handily, but the other night while we were on a chat with the rest of the network, I was at my nephew's lacrosse game. And dude, what a barn burner of a game. I don't care what sport it was. I don't care who was playing in the game. If I had gone to a game like that, they were down like 4-2 at halftime, come back to make it 4-4 in the third quarter. Then the other team goes up like 8-4. They battle back in the fourth quarter to make it 8-8, take it to overtime and win it with like 7 minutes left. And they win it to make it 9-8 in overtime. And my nephew, Julian Clark, number 13 out there, plays defense for the Northside Christian Mustangs. That's a great number. Absolutely. I thought you'd get a kick out of that. Now, granted, none of their nobody that has anything to do with that school is going to watch this podcast, obviously, because we're vulgar and explicit, and it makes sense. Well, maybe most of the dads, but as they said in the chat the other day, Brent had a very funny little quip. He said, well, do you have pants on? Because it was on a Zoom call. I said, well, it's a Christian school. And I left it at that.
Hey.
And he said, well, if it was a Catholic school, I'm like,
Squirrel.
Brent, that's the joke. I said it's a Christian school, aka not a Catholic school. Thanks for telling the punchline that didn't need to be told, but I appreciate it. Love you, Brent. Another little quick brag. My nephew Logan Clark up at Brevard College. He might even be watching right now. I'm not sure. I love the squirrel. Did you see the squirrel come across on the chat too? That's the best part. I'm looking over there watching it too.
That's what happened. That's what happened.
Logan Clark, number 15 up there at Brevard College, killing it. The Brevard College Tornadoes. He's a freshman. He's playing. He led the conference in triples. He was leading the conference in triples as a freshman. The kid's killing it. He's got a 339 average, 20 hits, 59 at bats. He's got 5 triples going in out of those 20 hits. Kid's got 5 triples on 20 hits, dude. So absolutely killing it. So a little shout out to my nephews. And that kind of, I don't really need to jump into Bearded Wonder's words of wisdom. There's not much I need to say, except seizing the opportunity was kind of my words of wisdom. And that's why it came to mind, was my nephews. And also like going to see the Fab Four with my mom and them last night. Like, that's not something I would typically do. If somebody said, hey, we're going to watch a Beatles tribute band, like, okay, no, doesn't really interest me. But it was with my mom, my stepdad. We had a great time. I seized the opportunity. My nephews, they're out there doing what they're doing, kicking it, absolutely, destroying the game. And to be a freshman in college doing what he's doing and a senior in high school and go that far for the first time in their team history, they're seizing their opportunities, and you should do the same. Seize an opportunity that's presented to you that maybe you wouldn't usually take. You wouldn't usually say yes. Like that Jim Carrey movie, be a little bit of a yes man here and there. So seize the opportunity. That's Bearded Wonder's words of wisdom. I think we'll keep it a little shorter tonight. So, right, Josh, seize the opportunity, move across country, go back to Mount Rainier, go play hockey for the Worser Seattle Hockey League, right?
Well, I'm playing for the better one right now.
Oh, that's right. I forgot you got drafted. You got sent up to the greater.
Bro, fucking NBC Sports Network is playing World Chase Tag. This is the weirdest shit I've ever seen. A bunch of grown-ass men playing tag.
Chase Tag's amazing. Oh yeah, they got all they got all the scaffolding set up. They got all the scaffolding set up, and they're like running through the scaffolding and stuff. Oh my god!
This is
well.
So
If it makes you feel any better, Bally Sports is playing something right now, and I'm watching it in a mirror. But Bally Sports is playing something right now, and Mankind from WWE is on the screen right now. Now I'm watching it in a mirror, and his teeth are still crooked, even backwards. His teeth are still fucked up. So if that makes it any better, at least you're watching Chase Tag.
God, it's just terrible.
Yeah.
I'll smoke you in Chase Tag, bro.
Well, the only thing that could be more terrible than that is, not having a good ball trim. And from what I hear, Chris, you were telling me a story earlier. Is there something fancy going on in ball trimming that we're unaware of?
Bro. So you guys thought we were going to talk about Manscaped.
And you thought we were going to go to a Josh's shirt promo.
You really did. Dude, so I was at work and we were talking about fancy, well, not fancy, but like, other ways to make money, stocks, investments, yada, yada, yada. Just bullshit. And my buddy comes out and goes, dude, have you ever seen these guys that over in New York that do pubic hair ball trimming? And I was like, nah, you're fucking lying, bro. It's full of shit. It's a gag video, whatever, this, that, and the other.
And we just say that's one of the worst words, and I hate that word. What a disgusting word. No, pubic.
Yeah, it's kind of weird.
Pubic's such a fucking there's people that get they're like, oh, I hate moist. I'm like, oh, you hate moist? Here's a
Ugh.
word that's even worse. How about damp?
Damp is fine.
Nah, moist.
I don't like
moist
damp.
Is still
I hate
worse.
damp.
What is that
more
from?
than
What's that from?
moist.
The moist. Is that from Super Troopers?
Oh, I don't know. It's just a
What-
common thing. There's a bunch of people that now, granted, I think a lot of them are just bullshitting and they're like, oh, I hate moist. Okay, you hate moist?
No,
Here's a word that'll top it.
terrible.
Here's a word that'll top it. Pubic.
See, that's just
Pubic.
funny to me.
Region. Your pubic
Ugh.
region.
Ooh.
Bro, if a
Yeah,
girl
that's what
was
I-
like, "I'm moist," you're making me
Yeah.
moist. That's like weird.
Oh, that sounds
is it?
fantastic.
That's like No,
What if
I'd
a
rather
girl- but
say
what
I'd
if-
rather have her say I'm like I'm so wet than
Okay, sure.
moist.
So wet's better than moist. But what if she said, "Ooh,
Yes.
you're making me damp"?
They're
Yeah,
both
that's what it
fucking
means,
terrible.
like-
Yeah, but I think
Moist.
damp is worse. At least if
Slightly
she said
wet.
moist, I'd be like, well, but like
Damp or
but
pubic.
here, but like a good banana bread. A good banana bread is moist.
Is
That's a moist banana bread. Or good cake. Good cake is like moist. But what if it said? But what if they said damp? What if they said, "Oh, this
Well,
fucking banana
if they
bread,
were-
this
Oh,
banana
they
bread's a
just
little
do that.
damp."
Yeah, that'd be fucking dumb for them to say, but I would never
Whatever,
be
you're
like,
a dummy.
this cake is so moist.
I'd be like, no, it's
Ugh.
That's
fucking
what it
moist,
says.
bitch.
It says it on the box. It literally is like moist
like-
cake. Austin, make sure
Disgusting.
you mark this part of the episode. This is what we'll be clipping out of the episode right here for our promo
Yellow,
for this
yellow,
week.
moist yellow cake.
Moist yellow cake, exactly. They have
Gross.
they have damp rid. That's like get rid of dampness. Whereas moist, they serve it as a cake. So you tell me which one's worse.
Moist.
I don't know, but it's
Oh
so
my God.
funny.
Well, pubic is definitely
says
worse
by-
than that.
Well, dude, it's so funny you say. 'Cause I was looking it up. It says, by contrast, when it's accompanied by with food words like cake, people weren't as bothered by it.
Damn right. I'll take some fucking
Oh.
moist fucking ribs. Yeah, you damn right. I'll take some moist ribs. I don't want damp
Gross.
Take
ribs.
some-
That's for sure. Quick shout out to our boy Greg Letch over at the Pineapple Cast. I'll actually be on an episode of the Pineapple Cast this weekend while we're up there. At,
Yeah, go listen to the last one.
Oh yeah, we won't be going.
So-
We won't be going full Florida man this time. But the last one was good. It was fun. That was a fun episode, man. I think I picked on a couple people a little too much, but
It was decent.
it was a
Were
good
you-
episode.
Was that the night you went farming or no? If you know what I mean.
I don't know what you mean. Oh, well, yeah, that was the only
For
night that I
vegetables.
was. That was the
guess
only
so.
night. Well, they're not vegetables. They're fungi, but
Yeah, whatever.
that's what
You were
I
with
am.
a lot
I'm a
of
fun guy.
guys.
I'm a fun
Yeah, you
guy.
Hanging out with a lot of
Um,
fun guys.
There was a lot of different people there. No, that was Saturday night. Yep, squirrel. But yeah, shout out Greg Letch.
What were we talking
What were you
about?
gonna say, Josh?
Moist.
Go ahead. Moist, yeah.
No,
No, we were
I'm,
talking about pubic. Pubic, yeah.
No,
Oh, because of the.
I want to
yeah,
know more.
now I
Yeah, I want
remember.
to know more about this ball trimming. thing.
So-
We're
I'm
working on it.
curious.
Yeah,
We're getting back
so-
to the pubic. Yeah, we're getting back to the pubic topic. Yes, here we go.
Okay, so he's like, bro, there's people in New York, or a guy or guys, whatever, that have a barbershop that strictly shave your fucking nuts or your pubic area. And their claim to fame is your dick pic game will be second to none. Where the fuck were you, Manscaped?
Oh, That's
Manscaped, our
why
sponsor.
That's
So
why
this
you
is
did
a real
that.
thing.
So it's a real thing.
It's-
It's called the
apparently.
Brooklyn Ball Barbers. And you go there, and
Oh, that triple
if we
B.
have the
Oh, that triple
we have
B.
picture. So look at this. This is how
Oh.
you go. This is what you do. You lay there, and this guy fucking shaves whatever you want. You want to fucking full Brazilian, do whatever. And so,
So they put you in stirrups
put
like
you
a
in the
fucking
chair.
gynecologist.
like you're about to get a fucking look at the shoes though. Look at the fucking shoes. That's the Walmart.
What
US
are
right there, baby.
those?
Are those
Yeah,
some
baby.
J
What are
Swiss?
those?
Nah, dude, what are those? Is right.
What are those? Those are Kmart
dude.
specials, dude.
For real, bro. You know, getting all the Punani squares. So, anyways, part of this story too, why I brought this all up was because I mentioned it to my barber today. Shout out to Kristen down at the Shave Cave in downtown St. Pete. I drive fucking 40
Shout
minutes
out.
to go there.
Shout out
Um,
Shave Cave. By the way, Shave Cave, I'm coming to see you just to get lined up here soon.
Go to
Ball
go
tramp.
to Kristen. Go to Kristen. So it's funny that you say that. If you guys want to make an appointment, go with Kristen. She's like the master barber there. She's been there the longest. No bullshit. I drive like 40 minutes just to get down there. Anyways,
And
so
Shave
they're
Cave's
revamping.
incredible.
Well, they're redoing everything too. Like they do the beards and all that, but now they're doing like they have a massage room with a fucking steam shower. So it got me thinking like, but that's what I'm saying.
Me love you long
dude,
time.
Like I don't want to put it out there, but like if it's got to be right.
Do they
Like,
question though? Question.
if you're the
hold
the,
on,
but if you're the
hold on,
person-
hold on, and then you can go ahead.
All right,
Hold on.
All right. That's fine.
But do they have the fucking? So are they offering like a menu of massages? Or are they doing like the Robert Kraft, the Deshaun Watson, the fucking the Kobe Bryant? Oh, sorry. Well, rest in peace, Kobe. Sorry, I don't want to.
It's
tarnish
not
his
out
name.
yet. It's not out yet. But like she
All
was
right, well-
giving me the
well-
tour. And she's like, she's like, here's the massage chairs where you get like they do manicures and all this shit for guys, right? In the other room, and then after the massage chairs, there's a separate room that is the massage table, and in that same room, not blocked off or anything, glass door, there's the steam shower.
Okay,
so
so
even
question.
if they lock the
So
what?
question
know.
for you, for both of you guys, though. You're going for a massage. Well, first of all, have either of you gone for massages?
Fuck yeah.
No.
No.
Never?
Okay,
You're
Josh. No.
crazy.
Okay, Chris. Okay. So, Chris, where have you gone? Though? Have you
Yep.
gone to like a massage
Oh.
envy style or like a real
we go there.
masseuse?
So, well, what Danine and I do is we'll just get the deals. You know, like new couples get buy one get one free, and we'll just do that all the time. We never like commit. We listen to their spiel, and then that's the end of it. And you know, they're not
All
the
right.
greatest; they're mediocre, but it's fine.
So,
we're still
so
we tip well.
two-part question, and we'll go to Juice Man first, so that's completely hypothetical, and then Chris, you save your answer. All right. So, Josh, you're going in for
Yes.
your first massage. Are you going guy masseuse or girl? And are you
Oh, that's
going?
easy.
Are you going boxers off and you just wrap the little towel around you, or are you going? I'm a prude and I'm keeping my boxer shorts on to cover my willy. Go ahead.
I'm definitely getting a chick because I won't even let a guy cut my hair. That's just fucking weird to me.
I'm the same.
I can't have like some manly burly hands fucking caressing my head and just like when a chick cuts my hair, like my elbows and stuff hit her belly and her crotch. Like I can't imagine
Her
like
belly?
someone's like balls right now. I mean, she ain't fat, but
Where the fuck are you getting your
um,
hair cut? Farmers only?
bro, I'm just
Yeah.
I'm
Fucking
just saying, bro.
sports
Like I
clips?
can't imagine that. I do go to sports clips.
Oh shit! Nailed
But
it. Nailed it.
but no, dude, I can't have a dude cut my hair and be that just
Their
that
belly.
close to my fucking.
I elbow their belly. What
All
the
right. So you're
fuck?
going with you're going with a chick. Going with a
You say
chick.
fupa,
Yeah.
at
And then
least.
are you going boxers off, or are you going, you trying to
I'll do
you don't
boxers
know
off.
yet. You're going
I'll do
boxers off,
boxers
you're
off,
laying
I'm
on
not-
the
sure.
so she goes to pull the little sheet down. She pulls the sheet down to go for your lower
Ooh.
back, and she just sees plumber crack, and she's like, "Oh shit, this dude's got no boxers on."
Yep,
So is that's
me.
your game? All right. And then do
hairy,
you
hairy
and then
ass
do
and all.
your then at that point in time, do your intentions match your mustache and you go Deshaun Watson, or is that
I mean, I wouldn't be opposed to a rub and tug. That'd be kind of cool, huh? I never had one. My buddy in Vegas used to get them all the time.
Well, I think you can go to rubandtug.co is still the website's still up. Rubandtug.co for all the best rub and tugs near you.
They're in 66 and 142nd.
Why do
They're on
you
the
even
corner.
know that, dude? How long have you been married?
It says stress relief.
Long enough to
Isn't
know
that
where
a
the
soap?
rub and
all,
tugs are.
it's like all
But
the
isn't that a
foot
suit?
reflexology places.
Yeah, well, we talked
Yeah,
about
because
it
they
Well,
want you
last
to curl your
Vegas.
toes.
We talked about last episode
Bro,
how
I-
much I enjoy relief. You know, relief is sometimes it's a chiropractor, sometimes it's a rub and tug.
They want to give it that curl your toes. That's the fucking footology or whatever you just said.
Reflexology.
All right, so Chris, same
Yeah.
question to you, buddy. You're going with a guy or a girl? We already know the answer, right? You're going with a girl masseuse. And then are
Yeah,
you whipping
well,
out
that's
that
cool.
big old brown? Are you whipping out that big old brown dick? Or are you rocking the boxer shorts?
See, I guess we're gonna reveal
See.
some stuff on this. So it's like
Are
the
you
reason why
are you whipping
the
out? Are
reason
you whipping
why-
out that Miller High Life flesh colored tall boy can, or
The
are you
original?
fucking the original Miller
original
High Life?
Coors?
It's got that flesh
Oh, I thought
color,
you
just
said
tan.
original Coors.
tan
It's like
can.
yellow.
Yeah, banquet beer.
So-
Exactly. It's that flesh
Banquet
colored.
beer.
Yeah. Yeah.
No, I mean, for me, it's one of those things where if the wind blows in the right direction, you know what I'm saying? It's like the song back in the day. I forget where talks about a Jolly Rancher and being so hard. So if I don't wear boxers, it's pretty much guaranteed
Fucking
some
song
tents are
is
gonna
that?
be pitched. I forget,
What
it's some
song is
rap-
that, dude? Oh my
some
god.
rap song where he says you could call me a Jolly Rancher because I stay so, you know.
Oh, lick it like
Yeah,
a
it's,
lollipop.
It's
Lick
Laffy
it like a
Taffy.
lollipop.
It's la-
Oh, is it Laffy
it's
Taffy?
Laffy Taffy.
Oh
yeah,
yeah.
Yeah.
see, Josh knows.
Call me Jolly
They
Rancher.
call me Jolly Rancher because I stay so
'Cause
hard.
stay
He
so
sucked me for
hard.
a long time. Oh my god!
Oh my
that's right.
goodness.
Check that out.
That was my
Is
nickname
Allie
in high
still on
school,
this
just saying.
episode? I hope she's still paying attention.
Probably
'cause
not.
This is what you're getting yourself into. A guy who listens to the song Laffy Taffy.
No, somebody gave me
Bro,
the
that was like
nickname. This definitely is this like live or
You
is
can only
it
do
just on
like
headphones?
15 seconds. Yeah, you can only do like 30 seconds of it though.
It's not even our song. That's not even the song. But anyways, so yeah, that's the reason why I go boxer shorts every time, bro. Because you know, pretty much when they go in for like they go in for that thigh, they get pretty close. So
So basically,
You
what
know,
you're
but she's
saying
here
though,
if you get
is
water, though.
if the wind blows in a certain direction, you're literally gonna catch a sexual harassment suit.
pretty much.
Okay,
Still
so
to
if the
this
wind's
day.
over 3 knots out of the fucking north, we gotta just keep you inside.
Yeah, I have no.
But
I have
how
no
many
shame.
boners do you think they see? Like
A
they
lot.
probably
Probably
see
a
a lot of
lot.
boners, and it's probably like from a lot of old gross men. So if you got a boner, like one of us got a boner, she'd probably be like, "Oh, okay, this is a
Well,
nice
buddy,
little change of pace."
Well, buddy, I hate to tell you, massage therapists are getting younger and younger, and at this point in time,
I'm saying.
we're probably becoming old gross men. So,
Hey, that's a good point. Good point.
so the fact
Got
that
'em.
you're sitting here like, it's probably from old gross men. Well, the massage therapist
Still
is 22, and you're fucking 40, so you are an old fucking
still
gross
26.
man. Yeah,
But yeah,
sure you
so-
are.
26.
No, you're not.
It's
Okay,
pretty
so
wild,
third
like-
part. So third part of the question then to both of you. So then, if the wind does blow in the right direction, you get the boner. Are you trying to hide it? Are you trying to like pull the towel
No,
tight,
fuck
flip it
no.
up toward your belly button, or are you just going,
No, it's,
Hey, I'm
it's
really-
one
hey,
of
I'm
those
really
things where,
sorry.
like,
my bad?
Full fledged.
let's just
I'm going
basically
out.
say there's no like relaxation in my mind because I'm like, keep it down, 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 keep it down. Oh, she's gonna come on now, turn over, and I'm like, shit, fuck it. I mean, it is what
Nah,
it is.
man.
Like you said, it was like you
Going
said,
out.
they're probably used to. They're
So,
probably used to it.
Chris
and they
is-
should be fucking flattered.
Chris's brain during a massage is like a fucking cattle auction. Just fucking keep it down, 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 keep it down. Hey, pretty lady, won't you give me a sign? I'd give anything to make a man of mine. Keep it down, keep it down, keep it down, keep it down.
And now
Mine's
that
like, oh,
you know,
this thing?
now that I'm well,
Josh's is
You're
like
older
the
than me,
Josh's
though.
is like the fucking his is like the flagpole at the end of a Mario level. It just jump on it. Oh
Yeah.
man. Well, you boys are perverts. We both know that. So, well, do we have a
back to the
speaking of
story.
perverts and pubics? Yeah. Do we have do we have another picture? I thought we had another picture I saw earlier in pre-show. That was pretty
it was
impressive.
the one that was posted. No, I didn't give it to him. But so into this story, right? I went to the barber today, and I was telling her, I was like, "Hey, did you see? You know, speaking of your steam room and all this other shit, which it's not going to stay a steam room. There's no way a dude's going to sit in there butt naked. And whoever applies for that fucking position, I would like to think, and maybe this is sexist or whatever you want to call it, but do you think that they're like prepared for that? Like if they apply for the position, like, hey, you're going to work as a masseuse and there's a steam room right next to you. Do what you want. You know, do you
You're gonna
think
have a bunch
that's
of old weirdos
implied?
like jerking off on the door.
Oh, for sure, dude. I guarantee you there's going to be some the old men are the ones that are jumping on that shit right away. But anyway, so back to what we were saying.
Well,
I'm talking to-
but hold on a second, because
There you go.
oh, there we go.
There you go.
Yeah.
That's
that's
me.
great.
That's actually me. That's me.
Oh, that's funny.
Taking
you
the
lost,
picture?
You gained a lot of weight.
That's you.
Is that you? Josh is the one fucking taking
No.
the selfie.
I'm
It
taking
looks
the
just
picture,
like his
bro.
mustache. Looks just like his mustache.
I wish Danita would let me
You know
grow
what's-
my mustache because I totally would.
You know what's funny is go back. Can you go back to that image, Austin, please?
Sure, you can. Just for you. You're
Why
gonna
is the
measure
blur-
squares?
Why is the blur so short? I just don't understand why because they blurred like 4 pixels past his fucking wiener. Obviously,
That looks like your
I
photo.
now
Oh,
I
that sounds
feel
fun.
a lot better about myself because okay, so all right, so I'm gonna pose a question and then I'm gonna pose that's about exactly 4 pixels past his wiener. Good job, Austin. Shout out to Austin Del Schmato. We don't want to give away his government name because he's on the run.
Smorshman.
Schmorsh. Yeah. Chris, I don't know if you caught the last episode. I think you did, but I said, yeah, that's our friend Allie. I only know her as Allie from fucking Schmoly Schmans.
Yeah. Schmonly fans.
Schmoly Schmans. Schmonly Schmans.
Only. Only fans.
So here's the question for you then. So the masseuse thing we've already established, all right? So you go to
Yeah.
Brooklyn Barbers. You go to Brooklyn Barbers to get your nuts shaved.
Are they giving you a rub and tug?
No, but are you popping a fucking boner? You said if the wind blows the right
ooh.
direction, you get a boner. If a guy is down there, if it's somebody besides you. Now, if I shave my own cock and balls, obviously I'm not gonna. Well, sometimes
Sometimes it happens.
Well, now hold on.
I'm just saying. If
Now,
I'm
hold
thinking
on.
about.
We all know
Sometimes-
Matt excites himself.
Dude,
Sometimes
are you
I'll
live
get some.
or are you just in our headphones?
I'm live.
Sorry.
Oh, are
Okay.
you live? Oh yeah.
I've been
okay,
live this
then
whole time
absolutely.
because my stream deck's not working.
Oh,
All
okay.
fucking
Yes, I
time.
absolutely. Well, my extreme dick is always working, but
Mine
yes,
too.
I sometimes, more often than not, especially before I use Manscaped products, I'll go ahead and perk the old bad boy up. I'll get them perked up because it's easier.
Why?
It's easy because it's easier to
'cause it's so
trim.
small.
Oh no, because it's easier to trim the hair that goes on.
That's
up the
you in that
shaft.
picture.
That's me. Yeah, that's me.
No,
It's
you're the
easier
one with
for
the
me to.
triangle
Yeah, that's
fucking
me.
fade on your.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. That was me in the other picture as well. God, what's great is I've lost weight since this picture, but this picture is now it belongs to the streets. and so it's forever out there. Me as a chubbier person than I was. But no, I'll sometimes chub them up a little bit just so it's easier to trim the moss that's growing up the tree, if you know what I'm talking about.
Sounds like yeah, but that you shouldn't have. I mean, I guess. Yeah.
Well,
if
do you have
to
moss
do that-
growing up the tree? I got moss growing up the tree though, like up the tree.
Yeah, but you don't need a boner to shave it.
Maybe
To
Matt
be careful
does.
and shave it. You do. I mean, before it looked
That's
like
why
a
you
fucking.
fucking almost bled out the first time you fucking
Yeah.
shit.
Before it looked like a fucking Friday the
For
13th
real.
fucking scene, dude. So yes, I've
getting a
got to be more
fucking-
careful. I looked like that, but just with more ketchup involved.
It doesn't say like
You're bleeding out
go
because you got a
half chub.
fucking hard on.
Well, I was
Right.
also
It
bleeding
doesn't
out because I probably had a few drinks, and then your blood's thinner, you know. So then that's why it looked like a murder scene. That's for sure. All right,
doesn't
so
say
you're not
pump the ball before you start the motor.
Yeah, it does. You got to pump just like on a lawnmower. You got to pump the thing like 7 times before you try to start it. That's what I do. I pump it, 6, 7 times. All right.
Fuck was that?
Well, that's new. That's fucking new. Well, Brooklyn Ball Barbers sounds like something we're gonna have to take a trip. You guys want to take a trip? You want to go to Brooklyn? We get our nuts shaved together.
Oh,
Yeah,
I would definitely do it.
we should go do it. So we should continue to use our Manscaped, but then maybe right before we hold off for a few weeks. I don't know about you guys. I'm hairy, so a couple weeks for me. It's like an Amazonian rainforest again. But we'll hold off. We'll take a trip to Brooklyn Barbers. We'll go get the Beer League Boys logo shaved in our pubic regions. So it'll be the 3 of us with the jerseys on, or maybe something like that. And we'll take some video of it, and we'll prove who actually gets a boner when another guy is shaving their pubic region when it's damp and
Chris.
moist. Yep,
Pubic.
damp,
Dude, so,
moist,
like,
damp, moist pubic regions.
dude, so Danina just texted me and goes, I can hear you. And she said, let's just say, she goes, let's just say you won't be getting any massages unless it's from a guy named Steven. Oh, yes.
Who's Steven? Who the fuck is Steven?
Oh, no, she said
Who
like,
is Steve?
she said like Sven, like a Swedish guy.
Sven.
Oh, jeez.
No, I
Jeez,
think what she
puts
said
up with
was
so
you're
much shit.
only. I think what she said is you're only going to be getting massages from a guy named Sven. You won't be getting
Yeah.
massages from females anymore because apparently when the wind
Yeah,
shifts, up, you pop a boner. So
She knows
Well,
too
you know,
well.
speaking of things that are,
Well, wait,
speaking
I'm
of
not
things that are-
finished.
I thought you were.
I gotta finish the story. So I was telling the
All right,
barber
finish the
chick about
story.
it.
Here's how I'm going to do it.
It's-
You finish the story. I'm going to listen from afar. Okay, go ahead.
Oh, you're gonna listen from afar.
I'm going to listen from afar. Go ahead. Finish the story.
Anyway, so I was like, well, how does it work, for guys before this happened? Because, chicks get Brazilian. She was saying that like if dudes get their butthole waxed, that they have to get on all fours and hold their junk, so that way they don't wax their balls on accident. And I was like, the fuck, dude? I was like, that's so much work and so weird. I was like, that's fucking crazy, dude. She's like, yeah, it's a real thing. Like, they literally have to hold their junk so in case the wax doesn't touch it and they rip their ball sack off or some. I'm like, fuck that. That's why we're sponsored by Manscaped. Refining.
Have you
the
had a
gentleman.
Brazilian?
Not
Have
me.
you had one?
I don't even know what does that even mean. Like, isn't that in the front?
Well, I don't know.
I was talking about
Isn't
your
it
butthole,
bikini
like
line?
getting your.
Or your like
Get your-
asshole? I don't know. I thought about doing that before. I just never did it.
Getting your
It's not that I
butthole
didn't want to
waxed.
do it. All of it, bro.
If you're gonna go as far as getting it waxed, just get that shit lasered off for good. Fuck it. That's all I'm
I
saying.
got a hairy ass. Man. I need to get that wax. Ain't nobody
I
shaving
mean,
it
I
for
agree.
me.
I mean,
I
hey,
can't see it.
nobody's shaving. I'm married too. Ain't nobody shaving my butthole. Just saying.
Why not? Should. That's
I
love.
don't know. It is love, isn't it?
What's love?
Love
got
is
to do?
shaving. Maybe we should make that like a new marriage thing. Till death do us part, and I'll always shave your
Shave
butthole.
your ass.
That would be a good speech. Like if you could, like if you had the balls to say that, like you had a cool family on either side, and it was like, I'll always be there to shave your butthole through the dark times and the good times, keeping it fresh.
Like, why? I don't understand women. Like, because if a girl I was seeing, you know, my partner or whatever, if she asked me to shave anything down there, I'd be like, cool, sure, I'll do it for you. But why do girls think it's so gross?
Gross if what? If you do it?
Like, no, it's like they don't want to do it for us. My phone died. You know what I'm saying?
Maybe it's more stinky. I don't know. We have bigger craps.
It's like
I don't
you
know.
put your mouth down there. Why can't you shave it? You feel me?
Yeah, that's true too. It'd probably feel better if someone else did it, but not a guy
Yeah.
from Brooklyn Ball, not the Brooklyn Ball Bangers or whatever, Brooklyn Ball Barbers. But apparently he's
go to
making
Brooklyn
money.
Ball. That's fucking cool though. That's a real thing. I mean, it's kind of weird, but
I mean,
I'd do it.
It's America. That's America, bro. Make a fucking business out of anything. You know, I mean,
I wouldn't
If that-
shave another guy's crotch, but I would go there to get my crotch shaved. You know what I'm saying?
really? Well, do you think they would have girls that do it? I mean, it is Brooklyn Ball Barbers, so
Okay, and you're definitely getting a fucking stiffy if some chick's fucking shaving.
she's
your
like, let me
nuts.
just grab that. Let me
Like,
pull
let me
that
just
Well,
hold this real
to the
quick.
back."
Well, from the sounds of
real,
it, Chris is getting a stiffy if the AC turns on in the
pretty
barbershop.
much.
So yeah, if you got a female, that's why he's now officially been signed up for svenmassages.com. So
I'm gonna
real.
listen from afar.
yeah, these are becoming
You're
like Joe Rogan episodes. People are
They've
literally
always
starting
been
to
like
go,
Joe
dude,
Rogan episodes.
dude, I got a pit. Well, but that's because we talked about it in an earlier episode. That's because when we were on the conference call. Go ahead, Josh. When we were on the conference call with Joe Rogan, you know, we were told that our episode was like
You need somebody,
Rogan.
right?
And we said, "Oh, you mean a really good episode?" And they were like, "Well, no, they're just episodes where people have to piss during them." And I'm like, "All right, well that's cool. We'll take it. We'll take it." So
I wonder if like she's really mad, or if that was just her way of being funny. I think it was her way of being funny.
that's her way of being funny.
toge-
What do you mean?
We've
She's
been together.
she's
forever,
around us.
bro.
dude. It's like Andrea.
Well, I guess I'm
you know,
not
it's
getting
like my
I guess I'm not getting massages anymore because I don't really know anybody named Sven.
Sven.
I will
it's
say
like,
though, when I got my physical therapy for when I was when I was actually running a lot, one of my, I forget what muscle it is, but it goes from like your back up to the front, like right under your ball sack. They have to you have to lift your leg up and like move your balls to the side and like jam your fingers down in between your groin there. And I had to have a guy do that. I didn't
Well,
get a
and
boner
that's-
though
yeah. Well,
because it
sure
hurt
you
like a
didn't.
motherfucker.
Well, and that's Josh. Josh never having had a massage before. I've had massages when I got my car accident. These are I've bartending tools. Sorry, because I've legit.
I will say this: I do. The stronger the
'Cause
person.
this is
the
how we're
better,
rolling
so,
on the podcast these days, right here.
I think that obviously, you don't want a dude touching you, but at the end of the day, the last one I had at the fucking massage, whatever, it kind of sucked. Like I was like, can you push any harder? Like
Don't
she's like,
well, don't just call it the massage, whatever. Call it what it was. The massagesven.com.
Yeah,
Be
I mean, so
truthful.
it just depends. I mean, I'm not against it. Obviously, yeah, I'm not against it because the guy that fucking fixed my muscle, like when I was running, it wasn't my sciatica, it was something else. Like it worked. Like what he was doing, he's like, dude, it's gonna hurt, but it's gonna work,
Back.
and it fucking worked. So,
Guess who's back? Back again. Josh, he's
Dude,
back.
so when you guys listened to when you guys had that
he
episode,
told the whole show.
he's back. I listened to Eminem
Yes,
all
I'm
night
back.
the night after that episode, just to kind of.
Well, good. We
his rap is pretty crazy.
Yeah. So we've got some other stuff to talk about quickly, but
All barbers.
while I'm looking at the chat, I see there's 3 people watching, and I believe that's Chris Brown.
Not me.
Jo-
Nope.
No,
my
okay,
phone
so it's
died.
Josh O'Neill. It's Josh. Oh, it's not.
Everybody
Okay, so
left.
it's me. So it's me and 3 others.
4
We
now.
have, 3 other people. All right. Well, then 3 other people. So who's watching the chat right now? If you're watching, go ahead and comment. The reason I'm asking you to do this is because we are working on doing a new segment. The new segment is going to be called "Catching These Hands." We're working on the title. It's a work in
Now
progress.
it's 3.
okay?
One of them
Well,
was me.
oh,
Sorry.
okay, that's what I thought. So the 2 other people watching currently, it's gonna be called "Catching These Hands." Now all we're doing is we're just debating a topic. You know, it's this versus that, tit for tat. It's just that type of deal. We've also got some new segments in the works that we're gonna announce pretty soon. But Chris, why don't you go ahead and announce tonight's topic for catching these hands?
I know you wanna fight me. Do you wanna catch these hands? That's pretty good, right?
That's pretty good. That wasn't bad. We need that clip apparently. So go ahead and mark that, Austin. We need to snag that clip of Chris singing it though, not of the song from TikTok. We want Chris singing it. I know you wanna fight me. Should we all 3 sing it? I'm gonna sing it
Do
first
you wanna catch these hands?
because I don't think we can
What's
sing
the
it at the
rest of the
same
lyrics?
time. That's all we need. That's all we need is those. That's all we need is those 2 lines. All right. So let's go ahead and
We
try it.
already had
On
it.
the count of 3. On the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. Do you wanna
I
fight
said, "You wanna
me?
fight me?"
You wanna catch these hands?
That was just terrible, guys. One more time. Come on. Come
All
on.
right, yeah.
One
Well, the
Ready?
problem is our timing. There's
All right,
no
guys,
way
ready?
for us
3,
to do. There's no.
2, 1.
Wait, do we say, "Do you wanna fight me?"
Do you?
Or do you say like,
Yeah. Do you want to
3,
fight me?
2.
Hold on, no, hold on. We got to
Louder.
establish the lines first. It's do you want to
Yeah,
fight
yeah,
me?
yeah.
Do you want to
Do you
catch these
wanna-
hands?
I
All right,
think
go
he
ahead,
says,
Austin,
I said,
do-
"Do you wanna fight me?"
No, we'll go do. We'll just keep it simple.
Just do.
We'll go with do you want to fight? Yep. All right. So count us in, Austin. Go ahead.
1, 3, 2, 1.
Do you? That was so confusing. Why did you count 1, 3, 2, 1? Why did you say
Do you
1,
wanna
3, 2,
catch
1?
these hands?
Oh my goodness, that was awful. All right. All
3,
right. Ready, Austin?
2, 1.
Do you wanna
Do
fight
you want to
me?
fight me? Do you want to
wanna
catch these
All
hands?
right. 3, 2, 1, go. Okay, ready? 3, 2, 1, go.
Do you wanna fight
wanna
me?
fight me?
It's like a Christmas carol.
Do you
Like everybody starts at a different time.
Okay, moving forward.
All right. I'm going to sing it first. Here we go. And then you can just clip all 3 and you can put them together. All right. Do you want to fight me? Do you want to catch
Do
these
you wanna catch these
hands?
hands? I forget the rest, but it's something like this, and that says that.
Dude, it's, shit. It's a take on Do You Want to Build a Snowman from the movie Frozen. What are you talking about?
I'm pretty sure, right?
What do you mean pretty sure?
Yeah.
It's what it is. Do you want to build a snowman? That's what it is.
I said, bitch, do you want to fight me?
Yeah, that's what it is. He
Do
said, "I
you
said
wanna
that you
catch
wanna
these
fight
hands?"
me."
All right, we'll work on it off air. We'll get some quick audio recording, and that'll be the opening for our segment coming up. It'll be the 3 of us singing it in harmony. Catch these hands. It's our new segment. It's this verse that. It's tit verse tat. Do you wanna fight me? Do you wanna catch these hands? Tonight's topic is what, Chris
You
Brown?
can beat me. Oh, there's whole lyrics, dude. Holy crap.
I don't want the whole lyrics. I want you to tell
So-
me what the goddamn topic is for Catch These Hands.
So tonight's topic for Catch These Hands is about when you're watching sports, guys. Do you mind your lady being there, whether it's your date, whether it's your wife,
Well, not hold on.
boyfriend,
Now,
husband?
hold on.
I
Now
wasn't
we
done.
talked about this. We talked about this in the opener. You said, "Guys, do you mind your ladies?" You got it.
And then
We
I
gotta
said
be
boyfriend,
politically
husbands,
correct.
and wives.
Yep. So boyfriends, do you mind your boyfriends being there? And we're okay with that. We're okay with that. Same-sex couples,
with that.
it's okay. Girlfriend,
Right.
are you okay with your significant other? I love you zoomed in on it. Ready? Zoom in one more time. Ready? Significant other. Go ahead.
Son of a bitch, I keep clicking out of it. But I'm back now. What did you say?
Are you okay with your significant other either being as into sports as you are, or maybe she's not as into, or they're not as into it, but they want to sit there and watch it with you? So you get to a
Yeah.
point where you got to explain it to them and stuff like that. Or Chris, go ahead. Or do you just want?
someone to support you in your decisions?
That's not what I would. That's not at all what we were going for.
The game.
Man time.
Man time.
'Cause it doesn't matter if you're. It doesn't matter if you're a man or a woman who is sort of manly. If you're in a heterosexual relationship or a homosexual relationship, doesn't matter. Everybody wants to be the man, right? Like in School of Rock. Like in School of Rock, where the little chubby weird kid and the principal walks by and he goes, "Hey, principal, blase blah, you're the man." Everybody wants to be the man, right? So is it man time? Do you want that alone time to watch your sports and enjoy your... What in the hell
is that sound?
Are we in the middle of the movie with Tom Cruise and the three-legged damn big giant alien things?
Yeah.
I guess. I don't know who
Are
put
they
that on.
invited? I'll tell you what, guys, with answers from these two co-hosts that I have, like, yeah, and I guess, it's no wonder this show is just taking off. It's no wonder we have 3 people watching right now. I'm kidding. What was that movie? I don't remember the name of it.
You're not. It is only 3.
Is it just the 3 of us watching us right now?
What is that sound?
It's Austin playing with his damn... It's not... I didn't suddenly move next to damn MacDill Air Force Base.
Sounds like Cheech and
Yeah.
Chong.
Sounds like it to me. But
Tonight's
anyway,
topic is, do you want to sit around and watch sports with your significant other, or do you want your damn space? Do you want to just enjoy it? Really what it is there was a post by Joshy Blue Eyes earlier, and he said, girls, he said, I'm a girl. That's what he said. He said, I'm a girl.
No, that's not. Stupid.
What did it say? Well, go ahead. Explain. Well, explain
First
it.
off, you are, like I said, typical dude, look over everything. It was a post from Hockey Junkies, and it was like from a girl's point of view. And she said,
Okay.
I'm a girl. I understand. Yes, I'm a girl, and I watch hockey, or I understand, something like that. And I said, a girl, if you would have read my post
Backpedaling.
above it,
Sure
it
are
says,
backpedaling
a
a
girl
lot.
who understands the game. Pull it up.
Mhm.
Pull up my Facebook.
Well, I mean, you're backpedaling a lot. That's all I'm saying.
Stupid. I hate you.
I mean, what you said was, yes, I'm a girl.
No,
Yes, I
I
understand
didn't
hockey.
say that. That's not
That's
from
what you
me.
shared.
numbnut.
But that's
You
what you
fucking
shared.
jackwagon.
That was meant for girls to share, like girls that understand hockey. That was meant for them
Yes,
to
but
share.
My
And you shared
caption
it,
was,
and it says,
Read my caption. Read my caption.
I read your caption. I'm not
What's
reading
my-
anything right now
what's-
because I'm not reading your caption because I'm not looking at your caption. What I'm saying, it doesn't matter what your caption is said. It said a girl who understands hockey,
That's how you
heart,
share
heart,
on
drool,
Facebook.
drool, drool. And that's fine if that's what you said, but that was just you saying
it
you're
mean?
a girl that understands hockey, heart, heart, drool, drool, drool. That's fine. I get it. You understand hockey and you love it. That's what the hearts meant. And then the drool must have been the guys that are playing hockey. That's okay. We're okay with that. That's why we
it's
changed.
nasty.
That's why we changed.
Oh,
That's why we
this is why you said laugh at jokes. Ha ha ha, because this is hilarious.
was a joke.
Oh. The only joke you have, you're holding in your hand.
Your
And I mean,
phone?
literally,
Microphone?
because your phone was in your hand, and it said that you're a girl and that you understand hockey. That's
You're
what
so
your
funny.
post.
You're so
said.
witty.
That's what your post
Yeah.
said.
You're so
Yeah.
No,
witty.
it's not. My phone won't come back to life.
It's only 6:00 in Wisconsin.
It's 8:23.
Phew,
Not in
watch out.
Wisconsin.
Now you can play video games
All right.
all night.
Let's get into it. We already got a comment from the older Matt Cole. He said no on the catch these hands topic of do you want your woman to sit there and enjoy the sports with you? And I mean,
Why
he
not?
said no. I
That's 'cause she does.
I
Well,
semi agree with you, Chris, but go ahead. But go
What if
ahead.
she-
You elaborate.
Well, I'm saying not why not in a sense of like any girl, but yeah, like if it's some chick that's like, I'm gonna fuck you up, like that hardcore, like fucking in
Well,
your
yeah,
face,
nobody-
fucking sports. Her name's Peggy.
nobody
and she
wants-
watches the Steelers or something.
Trailer
I don't
Trash
want that
Tammy?
shit. For real, dude.
Nobody.
Like, let's go,
nobody
fucking
wants to watch-
Steelers.
It's not trailer trash Tammy. It's TRT Tammy. Nobody wants to be watching games with TRT Tammy. You know what I mean? She's like, that testosterone replacement therapy is really working. Go Steelers! She sounds like fucking Ron
Turbo.
White. She's like, well, if you hand me
Yeah.
a fucking beer out here already, I'll be in a good shape.
Yeah, I don't know. Even, but I guess it depends.
My dad was my dad. He is my dad. Yeah. I try to separate it when I'm on
Whole question is
shows
if
like
I-
this. Yeah, there you go. If I had a significant other, I would want them there. That's a thirsty comment. That's a very thirsty comment. So for all the gals watching
Well-
right now, there's 6 people on right now, so there's a chance for all the gals watching that would be interested in my father. He's
Yeah, if you
single
like that
AF.
That Carlo
Martini-
Rossi and Sprite,
That
baby.
that Martini Rossi, bro. You want that Martini Rossi?
No, it's not Martini. It's Carlo.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is. Jug
No,
wine.
it's not.
Carlo
Dog, look
Rossi.
Is it Carlo Rossi?
Dog.
You're right. I think you're right.
Dog.
Yeah.
I looked at.
I don't know.
Out.
I don't know. I was drinking it when I was 14 and filling the bottle back up with water every time I took a glass. I would take
Your
one
dad
glass.
thought he
I
was
would
just
pour,
like. He's
I
like,
would
I thought I
pour-
was like immune to it.
well, it just got weaker and weaker as it went on. Yeah.
It's like, bro,
So
I could drink
then-
so much of this shit.
Well, so then there you go, Carlo Rossi. So then what was happening was then he figured out, well, he didn't know it, but then I knew who the hoes were that he was seeing, because then he'd have a lady over and he'd pour them some glasses of wine and they'd be like, oh my God, I'm so drunk. And I'm
They're
like,
laughing in
bitch,
the
you don't even
corner.
know that shit's 85% water. You have no idea. What are you talking about? So then I
Trying to
knew right
post a
away who them hoes were, and then eventually I called a couple of them stepmom, but but
He
he's
got a computer out of the deal.
yeah, and a flat screen TV and all kinds of shit. Fantastic, good choices, Father. I love you. So what about you there, Juice Man? If you if Allie, or your future wife Allie, if she's big into hockey players,
Oh. Oh yeah.
So if
What
she
was it
understands
again?
the game, do you want her to sit there on the couch and be like watching the game with you? Like, are you going to sit there on the
Of
couch
course.
and be like, that was offside? And she's like, no, it wasn't, because he did this. And you're like, well, hold on a second, bitch. Why do you know about? You're not supposed to be able to even answer that question, or what? How do you
Yeah.
feel about it?
Yeah, that's awesome. I think that'd be a good fucking time. Especially
So
even
you want a
going to like a
girl?
live game.
You
Huh?
want a girl that's like puck goes in on a high stick, you know, from what everybody would be like, oh, that's a high stick, and she's like, no, that wasn't a high stick because it was, or I guess the other scenario, puck gets played on a high stick and then drops down in front of another player, and he shoots it in, and she goes, oh, that's played on a high stick, and she goes, no, it wasn't played on a high stick. It was tipped on a high stick, and then it was touched by the other team, and then he shot it in, and she understands that's what you want.
Yeah, that's fucking cool. I mean, as long as she doesn't sound like a dude, like describing
Like
it,
TRT Tammy,
like how,
as long as she's not.
yeah.
You don't want TRT
So
Tammy?
she's like,
Okay.
no, bro, no, bro, that wasn't a high stick. That was a fuck. You know, just leave the bros out, leave the dudes out. Like,
Oh no, I dig
explain
that
it to
shit.
me? No, ew.
Oh, I dig that. My fiance and I all the time. I'll be like, dude, what the fuck are you talking about? And she'll say it right back to me.
But yeah, I think it'd be cool. And girls look fucking hot in hockey jerseys. It's like, I don't know, it's fucking sexy.
Well, yeah, I know. We
But
posted that on our page the other day. We know that girls look good in
Dude.
hockey jerseys. I dig
mean,
it. So,
I agree.
So, do you mind do you mind a girl like talking? Do you mind your girl talking to you like she's one of the bros? You don't like that? So she's like, "Bro, what are you talking about?"
no, absolutely not.
But she still has that cute, sweet little voice, and she's got those great tits and that tattoo on
It's
her
not
fucking
a
right
cute,
thigh.
There's nothing
I'm talking
cute
about.
and
Sorry, I'm talking
sweet
about Allie.
about talking like a bro. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, she can't call
There's
me
nothing
bro.
cute and sweet about being one of the. Yeah, no. Leave the bro. Like I said, leave the bros, the dudes, the
Only Sven can call me
yos.
bro.
Leave that all out.
Why is that? Why is that? Why can a girl not use those terminologies? What?
Because then I feel like I'm watching
you
the game with a dude.
It's a
Are you
fucking turn
sexist? Is that the?
No.
Are you
It's a
sexist?
turn
For me.
on.
Well, why?
Like I said, it's.
Well,
it's
Why are you
not-
trying
it's
to
well,
be
why
not-
should
turned
they
on during
not-
a game?
Well, why should they not
Dude,
be
Oh,
allowed
I'm trying
to?
to be turned on the whole time I'm with my girl. That'd be fucking great. But
Well, why shouldn't they
because
be
he's
able
not
to
one of the
use
guys.
the
He's my
same
girl.
terminology? But it's equality. She should be equally allowed to use though. If you have you ever looked? I have said to you, been like, bitch. But that's what the girls say to each other. So we're equally allowed to
Nah.
use the terms that they use, but they're not equally allowed to use the terms that we use. You sexist
Jesus
fucking
Christ.
pigs. This is
We
the
all
show
know.
I have to deal with, people. This is the
Matt-
crew. These are my fucking castmates that I have
That's
to deal
part
with
of
right
cancel
here.
culture.
Couple of sexist pigs that
Matt's
can't
part
even
of
look at each
cancel
other.
culture.
Can't even let a girl say bro. That's how, yeah. I bet you want women to make less money than you do as well, don't you?
Sure. if that's
Nobody
if
said
that's what
that.
gets you going.
Relax.
Yeah.
For real. Look how, even
trying-
though I raised both
I'm
my eyebrows,
I'm trying to dig you.
Only
I'm trying to
one
dig you
goes up.
fucks into a hole, dude. That's all I'm trying to do. I'm on the good side of
There's
this
no hole
issue,
being
baby.
dug.
Listen,
There's no good side.
There is,
rock.
and it was me a couple of weeks ago when I was Morgan Wallen and myself, and so I'm just trying to make sure that we're all on equal territory here. That's all I'm trying to do, bro.
Yeah, no. I like if my girl liked hockey, that's cool. Other sports it's like, it's whatever. But like football, I feel like a lot of girls when they watch football with other dudes, like they become like Chris said, like they become the dude.
What do you mean other dudes?
And
What do you mean other dudes?
like the
I mean,
group.
they're kind of a dude. Well, I mean, if
Yeah,
you
like
listen to the
they're with the
song,
group.
Well, but I mean, but were you guys, like I'm a dude, she's a dude,
She's a
he's
dude,
a dude,
we're
We're all
dudes. So you're telling me that all of a sudden now the women aren't allowed to say dude? I understand that was established back in the late
They
'90s,
can
early
say that they're not
2000s.
allowed to say that. That's not what we're saying. I'm saying if my girl is if we're watching a hockey game together and she knows what the fuck she's talking about,
Uh-huh.
I don't want her to be like, "Come on, bro! Like that was a fucking high stick, bro! Like don't talk
Well,
to
what
me
if she says
like
dude?
a dude."
What if she says dude? She's like, dude, come
Come on,
on.
dude. This is weird.
I'm a
That's
dude.
not when it comes to
He's a
sports.
dude.
No.
She's a dude. We're all dudes.
She needs to say,
Weird.
"Babe, that was a high stick. That was a high stick."
Oh
babe."
yeah.
And I'd be like, "Yeah."
Does it say something if
So
you had
you-
to think about it? Like,
So you want her to be like
Oh,
oh,
that's what I'm saying.
sweetheart, that was a high stick. Do you want me to make you a sandwich barefoot in the kitchen?
No.
Because that's where I belong.
No, just don't
Is that what
call
you're
me
saying? You
bro
want?
or dude. Don't call me bro
be
or
like, I'm
dude
about to
during the
give you
game.
my
But you're a dude and she's a dude and he's a dude and we're
She's
all
not a
dudes.
dude. We're
But
not
we're
all dudes.
dudes. There's a
I mean, she's her.
there is factual evidence to prove that we're all dudes.
Will Sven be at the party?
Sven's a dude too, bro. Sven's a
What was
fucking
Austin
dude.
saying?
Oh, that's right.
I
He's
don't know.
live. Sorry, I talked right
said
through him
something.
because
Oh,
of
you
my
don't?
no, it's
East
okay.
Indian
No, I was
live.
saying, like, if you even had to think about it, then, like, you're already in the bad spot. Like, if you had to think
Yeah, if you have to
about
stop-
it giving you an issue, then you're not
Yeah,
there.
then you're
Think about
sexist.
what?
Then you're already a sexist, is what he's saying. He's basically calling you both sexist, and he's saying that I'm in the right, and that's the good job, Austin. Good job.
No. Terrible.
Good job. Good job. Well, you know what, dudes?
We're all dudes.
It's-
Shave
and-
your balls.
Well, hold on. It's not just your balls because we're all dudes. So
Get a boner first and then
Manscaped.
shave your dick.
So Manscaped is for dudes. Manscaped is for dudes because I'm a dude and she's a dude and he's a dude and we're all dudes. So
But
guess
isn't
what
it
that means,
sexist to say
Manscaped?
that a razor is only made for a man?
I don't think I think it's sexist to say
Girl
that.
scape. Girl
I think
scape.
it's sexist to
Yeah,
say
let's make
that.
a girlscape razor.
Well, I think it's whoa man. Whoa man.
It's definitely whoa, man. I mean, you're already taking it down the peg
Manscaped.
right there by calling it girl, but
Whoa manscaped. Yeah, exactly. They're
God
not girls.
Damn it. Listen to these cancel culture fucks over here.
So
Yeah, for real.
so Manscaped's for everyone.
Whoa,
Doesn't
man.
matter.
Whoa, man.
Man-
Slow it down.
Manscaped
Whoa.
Manscaped is meant to trim your pubic region, whether it's damp
Ooh.
or moist. It doesn't matter. And do you know why you can trim it, whether it's damp or moist? Do you know why, Chris?
Because you can take that 7,000 RPM motor with quiet stroke
Negative.
technology
Nope. that's
into the
not
motherfucking shower, and it's
There
waterproof.
you go. There you
Let me finish
go. Well, go with the waterproof part first, and then say the 7,000 RPMs.
But
Jesus
I was
Christ!
fucking trying to add all my lines into it. And don't forget the charging stand.
Well, you know what? You can shave your pubic region, whether it's damp or moist. And do you know why, Chris?
Why, Matt?
I was gonna let you do the same line again. Then people were gonna think they hit backwards on the fucking 15 seconds back. They would be like, "Oh, shit, did I
Because
hit?"
the 7,000
You know what?
RPM quiet stroke technology can work in the shower.
Because it's waterproof or
the
vaginal
shower.
fluid proof or semen proof or whatever kind of, it's moisture proof. Moist. Yep. And you know what? If you're a sick person, or if you just you have a really bad spirit, or if you're just your power is not on, you can still use your shaver in the dark because it has what?
Light.
Juice Man, Josh.
A little
O'Neal.
light.
Oh, he's still here.
He already said it. Has an LED light.
LED
Manscaped,
light. Thank you, LED
They're
light.
like, you
That's
guys
right.
have the best reads out of all of our influencers.
Well, I
all of
tell
them.
you what, that's definitely not true because we haven't heard from him in 6 months. But I'll tell you what. Let me tell you this.
True.
Let me tell you
Why are we
this.
still talking
Playing
about
with
it?
my pubics right
This is
now.
a whole different time of year for us because this read, this fantastic read we have right here talks about jingle bells and snowballs and all kinds of stuff. That's not the case. Now let me tell you this.
Shit, it
Spring
is April.
Spring has sprung, okay? Spring has sprung. And especially down here in Florida, it's what we call first summer. And I tell you what, it gets hot. As a hairy individual, I know this. So if you hibernated all winter and now it's springtime, then guess what? You've been growing that bush. It's time to get rid of that hot, hairy bush. Not here on the face, because that's where it matters. I've had people walk up to me and go, "Oh my God, your beard is magnificent. It's glorious."
It's gross.
I've never pulled down my pants and had anyone go, "Oh my God, your bush is magnificent." That's not what's going to happen. All right. So if you're ready for, I don't know what the fuck that was supposed to be. So if you're ready for summer and you're getting that beach body, that's right. Well, guess what? You can't have that beach body and try to get after that little hottie who wants to get naughty if you don't take the time to go down there and shave that bush. That's right. Because everybody loves to what? Party.
What
Good
the
timing.
Shave
Little
that
better
bush.
timing. Little better timing. You can shave
How I
off
like
that
to shit.
You can shave off that hibernation
the
bush, that springtime bush. Get ready for summer with Manscaped. Their third generation trimmer features a cutting edge ceramic blade technology to reduce grooming accidents. When I tell you this is premium, I mean premium. The battery will last up to 90 minutes, so you can take a longer shave. I said it last episode. They make it sound like it's a nice, relaxing walk. For me, it's fear. It's absolute fear that I'm going to be a YouTube version of Jaws. You're going to walk in, it's going to be a bathtub of water and just filled with blood. That's me. Waterproof
Well, you said
technology
a-
means you can. Go ahead.
No, I'm
Waterproof
sorry.
technology means you can actually shave your balls even though you're in a pool of blood. And it's one of the coolest features they already talked about, the LED light. It illuminates the grooming areas for a closer, more precise trimming. When I was younger, I used to jerk off anywhere, even when I stayed at my grandparents' house. I thought that was quiet stroke technology. Little did I know, Manscaped, 7,000 RPMs is quiet stroke technology. Let's not forget the charger, Chris Brown. We talked about it last episode, right? Josh,
What?
Allie, that girl is the best looking countertop thing you could ever have sitting on your countertop, except for
Your
Except for
motherfucking
what?
charging stand.
motherfucking
your
charging
charging
stand.
stand.
Show your
should get
mower
Josh
off
a-
loud and proud because the intelligently
my charging
designed
stand.
stand is a convenient charging dock powered by USB. What the fuck is USB?
USB.
Oh, USB. Sorry. Yeah. It's available in the UK. If you're listening to me speak right now, I want you to experience it firsthand for yourself. It's available now in the UK. And if you haven't heard of us, it's called the Fab Four. Fantastic Beatles cover band. Let's get that bush. Let's get that bush to tush clean. I'm going to rewrite this. Hold on. I'll fix it.
Get 20% off and free
This-
shipping with the code Beer League Boys at manscaped.com. Make your
That's
testes
not the
their besties.
code. That's not the code at all, but we'll fix that. Let's get
Beer League balls.
clean. There you go. Let's get clean. Here we go.
What I
Let me
said.
rewrite this. Bang, bang. You said Beer League Boys.
Definitely what I-
Let's get clean
Balls.
from bush to tush. That's what it should say. Let's get
Let's
clean
get that bush
from
to
bush
tush
to tush.
clean.
Yeah, it's terrible. Doesn't even sound good.
Shh,
Let's get
I
clean
thought they
from
were our
bush to tush
sponsors.
this summer. Doesn't mean they don't need a rewrite or two. As Chris said, 20% off, free shipping with the code Beer League Balls. Where, Chris?
At manscaped.com. That's 20%
That's
off with free
20%
shipping at manscaped.com and use Beer League
Balls.
Balls. Your balls will thank you. TM! Exclamation point.
Make
Thank you very
your
much.
testes their besties. Call to action required. 20% off free shipping with code Beer League Balls. Manscaped.com. That's 20% off free shipping. Goes to Beer League Balls. Oh, you already did call to action.
What's funny is I figured out how we do that in radio is you say it slow and they speed that shit up. Like at the end when I was a kid, I'm like, how do they say all those words that fast? And
Oh,
then
yeah.
you just basically say it like slow and then I hit speed up.
So when I was a kid, I grew up in radio. You guys know this. I was around when they came up with like the first like Phantom system. I think Big Matt is still on the episode right now, still watching. It was called a Phantom system, and it was at our station out in not Maggie Valley. I don't remember what it was called, but so you could do that. You could record, and then it had a little knob on it, and you could do all kinds of noises and sounds and shit. But I mean, this was 99, 2000, and that was it. We'd record something. He'd be like, "Oh, you want to see something cool?" And like, I thought they just did it. Like, get 20% off free shipping. The code Beer League Balls at manscaped.com. That's 20% off free shipping at manscaped.com. Use code Beer League Balls. Your balls will thank you. I thought that's what it was. I thought that's what it was, and I was like, so I practiced that for a long time because I was like, that's what I'm gonna do. That's what I'm gonna do.
When they call me, I need to be ready.
I'm gonna be the really fast guy. That's like manscaped.com. Get 20% off free shipping with the code Beer League Balls at manscaped.com. That's 20% off free shipping at manscaped.com with the code Beer League Balls. You did balls with thank you. I was like, that's it. It's my life calling, dude. I figured it out. Yeah. Well, not to subtract.
Shit,
Oh, Canton. That's right. It was yeah, that's right. W I don't know, something. Country station. It was several stations. I don't know. Canton, North Carolina. Well, not to subtract from other sponsors. Obviously, one of our biggest sponsors are, our anchor, the trunk to our tree, Dean Blundell Network at deanblundell.com. I'd say the shaft of our cock, really, is what it is. It's the shaft. It's the important part. Now, granted, the head is the one that gets all the sensation. That's us, but it's the shaft. It really is the most important part, and it's the thickest, and it has the most virile. It has all the content. Dean Blundell, he's gonna love when he hears that one. DeanBlundell.com. Click podcast and check out all the great episodes from all the great shows, including who, Christopher Brown?
Our chicks from OnlyFans.com.
Oh no,
I mean,
that's not
podcast.
That's not what they're
Sorry.
called. Jesus.
Shit, that's Sven.
Schmoly Schmans. Schmoly Schmans.
Hey, just saying, if you go on OnlyFans.com right now and mention Beer League Balls, you'll get a free discount or whatever the discount is. Just saying.
If you go on OnlyFans.com right now, you look at Burgers Alley and Brookies, you're finding me doing a Beer League Balls content 20% off. Perfect.
That was great.
No, check out the Dean Blundell Network. There's lots of great podcasts on there, including the Journey to Java, the Fucking A podcast. They got the Canucks podcast on there, and keep an eye out. A big announcement. We can't announce it yet, but coming up, there's going to be a melding.
Can you believe that they asked us to be on another show?
I can't believe they asked us to even still be on the network, but there's going to be a melding
talk
of
to us.
I can't believe.
For
Yeah,
real.
I can't believe they haven't fucking shadow banned us from the internet yet. There's going to be a melding of the minds, and by that I mean there's going to be a compilation. It's going to be a bunch of us all together just watching a certain type of thing and just talking a certain type of shit. And the announcement will happen on the DeanBlundell.com website coming up soon, so check it out. It may or may not have to do with a sport that rhymes with schmucky layoffs.
Schmorshman.
Schmorshman. So those are our what we would call national sponsors. Now we'd like to take a second and we'd like to focus in on. Oh, it's
Just
not
read
on
it.
here. Why? Yeah, but there's one that's missing, and we need to. I'll send you a picture.
Put it at the end.
Yeah, I will. I'm writing it in right now. But yeah, so our local sponsors, we want to say thank you to St. Pete to Paris, our girl MK Cheesy. She was actually in the chat last week on the episode, which was fantastic. Yeah, she said she's gonna send you the charcuterie board all the way up to Canada, which is
Charcuterie.
crazy. Yeah, it's absolutely crazy, but she's gonna do it. She'll send you that charcuterie board. Mention the Beer League boys or ask for our Beer League board special, which is all of the juicy meat, the moist meat, and the stinky cheeses. Stinky cheeses and moist meat. That is the Beer League board special. Mention Beer League boys, get 10% off. MK Cheesy.
Yeah.
I'm once again sharing. Join us. Bam. There we go. Chris,
You
where do
don't
you
have
like to
the-
drink beer at?
Well, I will say I do go out of my way because I live all the way in Dunedin, but one of our great sponsors, Tyler, over at Grand Central Brew House, over on Central Avenue between 23rd and 24th Street. Mention the BLB podcast, and you'll get a discount. It
No, you
doesn't
won't.
say how much of a discount, but
No,
you
you
will
won't.
get a discount.
It doesn't even say that you'll
So-
get a discount. It says mention BLB podcast, and then after that, I usually elaborate with you'll probably get thrown out, and you'll most likely get a
Well, why did you
restraining order.
fucking say it?
Well, I wanted to see if you knew.
Well, they're a sponsor.
Well,
They
but I
like
wanted to see
us.
if you knew. Yeah, well, they like us so much that they throw our fans out, which
But-
happened to me when I went there. I went there, and now I have a restraining order, and I'm not
don't
allowed.
bash them.
I'm not allowed on Central Avenue between 22nd and 25th Street. I'm not allowed within 200 feet. Now, it may or may not have had to do with me whipping out my stinky cheese and my moist meat from St. Pete to Paris, but nonetheless, I'm joking. We love Grand Central Brew House. They are on Central
And-
Avenue between 23rd and 24th Street.
They have a big event coming up, April 23rd. They have German Beer Day.
Ooh. German,
I'll be there.
German
Yeah, so next
beer.
Friday from 4 to midnight, they're celebrating traditional beer flavored beer. We're
Traditional
celebrating
beer. Well, hold on.
traditional
Say it
beer-
again.
Mark
Hold
Mark
on,
must
say
have
it
wrote
again,
this
though.
one. Dude.
Well, hold on.
Marco.
Say it again, though, so that we totally don't understand it.
All right,
But say it so we don't.
gonna-
No, but say it so we. No, but listen. Say it so that we don't understand it. Don't make it clear to us. Say it so we don't
So-
understand it. You get what I'm getting at? Let's hear it.
Not really. But so next Friday from 4 to midnight, we're celebrating traditional beer flavored beer with the polka
Yes.
band.
Yes,
that's what I was
going for.
Is it authentic or authentic? Authentic German street food and a broad selection of crispy and malty German style brews. Dust your Lederhosen and Drindles, I think that's how you say it, and meet us in the beer garden. You can find all of our delightful deets in the event posted on our website at this. Click that, and you'll be fine. So yeah, shout out to our sponsor, and they love our reads. But I just found it out, so clearly they're doing a German beer day, which is probably good. Didn't we have a German beer on the
Yep.
show last time?
I absolutely think we did, and I think it was, if I'm
It
not
was probably- it was
mistaken.
fire.
Well, hold on.
was good.
If I'm not mistaken, it was. I'm pretty sure it was fucking beer flavored beer.
It probably was beer
Oh,
flavored
shit.
beer. So check them out
Hit
next
'em with
Friday.
the beer flavor beer.
I'm pretty sure it was beer flavored beer. I don't think it was.
It was
Yep, pretty sure it
deodorant.
was- I don't think it
So
was
apparently-
deodorant flavored beer.
In this same day on 15/16, the Rheinheitsgebot or German beer purity law, was created. It decreed that the beer could only be made
Ooh.
using water, barley, and hops, with the eventual inclusion of yeast and other types of malted grains. So, next Friday from 4 to
Ooh.
midnight, we're celebrating traditional beer flavored beer with a polka
So
band, authentic German.
traditional beer
That's what it is. I didn't read it last time.
flavored beer. Gotcha. I thought you just meant traditional beer flavored beer.
So you're telling me there's a chance?
So you're telling me there's a comma.
It literally says traditional beer flavored beer.
I agree. I absolutely
with a
agree.
polka
You know what
band.
goes great? You know what goes great with beer flavored beer?
Pretzel
Deodorant.
flavored
Pizza.
pretzels.
Pizza. Pizza goes great with fucking beer flavored beer. And there's nobody in this
flavored
area
Pizza.
that makes pizza like my good friend Shonuff
Our.
Schultz from Pucks and Pizza.
Show enough.
Well,
It
he's
is pretty
such a good
fucking
friend. He's such a good friend of yours that you forgot to put it on the show run. But Pucks
It
and
says Pucks
Pizza,
and Pizza. It's right there.
Chrissy
Full
Shonuff,
sponsorship the whole show.
Chrissy Shonuff Schultz over there. He's got the deep dish. He's got the shallow dish. He's got the beer flavored beer dish. He's got the pizzas for your mouth. He does fucking frozen. He'll make you the pies. He'll freeze them. So, you know, if you're, Poi Dog jumped on. Poi Dog's still here. You damn right we're still going. We're not even at 3 hours yet. This is a fucking Joe Rogan podcast. Get used to it. Aloha to you. Aloha, aloha, makalena. Aloha, makalena.
Can I get a one straw too?
Oh, you got my dollar, bro. Oh, that's my dollar.
Oh,
that's
dude.
my one.
That's
my one.
That's my
That's
dollar.
my $1, bro. Oh, that's not your dollar, bro. Oh, that's my $1, bro. You got my dollar in your. You got my dollar in your. You got my dollar in your pocket, bro. I don't got your dollar, bro. This is not your dollar. This is my pocket. It's my dollar, bro.
Oh, dude, that was so.
Anyhow, Shonuff Schultz, man.
$1.
Shonuff Schultz. Check out the fucking pizza. It costs $1 plus a few more dollars. But Shonuff's got the fucking best of it, man. Check them out. Pucks and Pizza. You can get them on Facebook. Order it straight from Facebook, right there. Just jump on a messenger. You want some pizza, and you got it, brah. You got it, bro.
That's
is that it for our locals? That's it for our locals, right? And then we got Howie's Hockey Tape. Discount code Beer League 10 for all of our hockey peoples. Beer League 10, 10% off on your hockey tape purchases. You know what I forgot to mention about Manscaped earlier was the soaps and the crop preserver and the crop reviver. So right before I did the episode or the live earlier to tell them that we're going live tonight, I took a shower. I threw a little bit of the crop cleanser, the soap. I threw it in my hair, my beard. I got all cleansed. And then I got done. I dried off. I put a little bit of the crop preserver on my hand, gave it a little rub-a-dub. I rubbed it on the boys. And since then, man, just sitting here free and easy. Manscaped has really great products, not just for trimming your balls, but for keeping your balls smelling good and pH balanced. And, you know, if you work like I do, you know, doing tile and shit like that, and you're just down on your hands and knees right next to your nuts all day, you don't want to smell, you know, famunda cheese. You want to smell some good smelling stuff. So manscaped.com, 20% off Beer League balls. What you boys know? Balls.
Tell me for how I steal your dollar.
Tell me for how I steal your dollar, bro.
Gosh, you gotta watch it. I posted the video in the chat if you don't want to know.
I think we can do it. Just pull it up. Just bring up the video. Austin, just bring the video up. Play it. That'll be our that'll be our little plug. Be our little plug here. Yeah, nobody's gonna fucking fuck them.
I don't see your name on a dollar, bro.
I don't see your name on. My name United States. So my name is on your dollar, bro.
Is that what he says?
No,
Oh, we
that's
go
what I
off
just
on
came
a
up with.
tangent.
That's what I just came up with right there, bro. But no,
Josh,
big
do you
shout
have
out, man.
anything
We're
to
coming up
say?
with.
What?
Are you on Allie's OnlyFans right now, or what?
No, you shut off the
no.
account.
Josh, go ahead and
I'm
I know,
making
right? Well, I wasn't
money
gonna
on
give you guys my
Dogecoin, bro.
I wasn't. It's Doja. I wasn't gonna give you guys my fucking credit card on OnlyFans. Are you stupid? I put my credit card on there for us to acquire the information we needed to acquire. And then you thought I was just going to leave it on there for you guys to start following people? Like, are you fucking
Yeah.
insane? Yeah.
I've
No,
never
bro,
been
that's
on
my-
OnlyFans ever.
No, bro, that's my dollar, bro. That's my dollar, bro. You're not going to
Yeah,
go.
but you
You're not going to go.
left it up there.
You're not going to go follow the. You're not going to go follow the fucking yoga
No, but you
girl
coulda
on
left-
fucking OnlyFans, bro.
You could have left it because we could have had like just the one person we follow for, you know what I mean? I can't say it out loud.
Sicko. You perv.
Bro, it's Josh's girlfriend. I'm not gonna keep following Josh's girlfriend on fucking OnlyFans. That would be creepy. Okay,
Some
that
of the
would be
thi- some of the
really
things
weird.
that-
I've already seen her butthole once. I don't need to see it anymore. Okay, that would be weird. But once they're together, I'll pretend I never saw it.
So do you think
She's
she would
not
let us?
watching this right
Do you think that
She
would
is.
let us?
I hope
prank-
she is.
Call that guy. Do you think she'd let us call that guy on air, or would that be like rights or whatever?
Why would it be rights?
It would.
You know,
It
like
wouldn't be
copy.
wrongs. I tell you what.
Yeah.
It wouldn't be
Do
wrongs.
it.
So if it ain't wrongs, it must be rights.
Oh,
Oh, $1.
Put the video up, dog.
Oh, shoots.
Where's the
It's my
video?
You mean this dollar right here? Inside in my pocket. I was going to put them inside.
Oh, you better give me my dollar, boy, before I lick you.
Bruh, I'm not giving this back to you.
I never see your name on them.
Bruh.
There we
Before I lick
go.
you.
He's working
it's
on it.
not even.
Before I lick
Before I
you,
hungry.
bro. That means before I
Gotta
beat
find
your
something to eat.
ass, bro. Well,
Oh, too bad you weren't
Pucks and-
here. You could have got
Pucks and Pizza, they do delivery. I don't know if they deliver to
Washington?
Washington State. Maybe.
Nope. Well, maybe frozen.
Whatever you
Frozen
do, don't
pizza
call.
now.
Oh, bro. Are we gonna end it with the video? Are we gonna? Is that what's gonna happen here? Is that what Austin's making happen?
I did some $1.
No,
This
Dan,
episode's
no, you
like
want the
my-
video.
Oh yeah, this episode's like my
Not
last
way.
relationship before my fiance. It just kind of fizzled out with nothing.
Who had a fiance?
I've had
I had two.
3.
Chris is the only winner.
But I'm marrying this one though, for real though. No, I've had one. I've only been engaged once. I'm just kidding. Just kidding.
I've been engaged
never met a
twice.
woman. I've never met a woman that I wanted to marry until now.
How about no for a change?
Well, how about
Sorry,
Austin Delgado at Slate AV?
plays the
well,
video.
I'm hungry.
He's working on it.
Well, go eat,
Well,
bro. It's
I-
like 6 o'clock where you live.
Yeah, go
9.
eat dinner because it's your dinner time. Yep, go eat dinner. Go eat a couple wieners and then go rollerblading because we figured out that's your new workout routine.
On Saturday,
You know what
bud.
you know what I'm happy about? I'm just happy to not see you
you're
yawning
happy.
on episodes anymore. I'm happy
Yeah,
to not
because
see
it's
you.
not fucking midnight.
Well, but look at what time it is here, and us grown adult men are not yawning. We're just sitting around
Nah,
drinking.
man.
We're just drinking and being good adult men alcoholics like we're supposed to be.
Nah, fam. If I was
Alright.
back there, I'd be hitting that Uber right now.
If you were back here, yes, you're right. We would be meeting fucking. You'd probably have Poi Dog as a fucking Uber driver right now. Sounds about right.
5'4" rape,
Didn't-
bruh.
Yeah, yeah. Gay bar 50%. That's what we used to call it locally. Oh, I love this
real,
fucking screenshot. This is the
For real,
screenshot that
gay
should
bar.
happen
That's
all
where
the
you
time.
guys used to hang out together.
No, I only
Yeah,
hung
this
out
is
there
a,
once.
this is a good one because it's different. I like this one because the whole.
I
want to
hear our pilot episode.
People are tired. It was better. Our pilot episodes are better. I think. I got all of them.
Our very first epi, I want to hear that.
It's
Okay,
up. Go
well,
Send it to
You
me.
know what, Josh?
Oh,
I tell you what, the easiest place to hear our pilot
on.
episode. The easiest place to hear our pilot episode is from our streaming sites called Simplecast, Spotify, Amazon Music, and Apple Music. You can check us out there. You can also check out all of our episodes on our socials: YouTube, The Beer League Boys, Facebook at The BLB Podcast, Instagram, The Beer League Boys, and Twitter at Beer League Boys with an S,
I'm
not
not
a Z.
talking about
Give it to
that.
my- Well, they're
Talking about
there.
the one we
pilot
never
ep-
uploaded. The one we never
Well, there's a-
uploaded.
There's a reason we never uploaded it because we didn't want to have to
could.
fire you to fire you before we hired you. Okay, we were concerned
Check
from
it
the
out.
start. Yeah, we weren't gonna even bring you aboard, and then Chris and I were like, well, maybe we give him one more chance, and then you flourished. Then you flourished into someone who can literally nap during an episode with his eyes open. So, come a long fucking way, dude. We've really come a long fucking way.
Squirrel.
Squirrel!
Dude, speaking
Oh,
of
great.
squirrels, I told Danina the other day, like in my neighborhood, I dodge these motherfuckers every morning I come home from work, dude. I just don't get it.
We're
She's
not
like,
going to
maybe
really
it's
end
just-
this. We're not really going to end this episode on a fucking story about you driving past squirrels, are we?
No, not
Bro,
driving
you got
past, like, they run
peacocks in
out.
your neighborhood.
We do have peacocks.
I do.
They're not. They haven't.
No, I
They
do.
haven't been out recently. No, we do too.
No.
I
no,
do.
I do. No, I do.
I
No,
do
it's
too.
me.
It's mating season.
No, it's me. It's me on a fucking Saturday morning. I walk out there with a fucking pair of boxer shorts on, and I just like I'm down under 200 pounds, bitches. And then I
Well,
just
I have
all the
dolphins
neighbors
in my
just
neighborhood.
all the neighbors just see me fucking walking around in my driveway. I just turn circles and shit so that they can all see me. And I'm like, well, I'm not as fat as I used to be, and that's me peacocking. This.
I like it.
Because
It's
you
a good
are.
time.
You would like to get your ball shaved by New York ball barbers.
Brooklyn Barbers. We're actually going to, we're going to be taking a trip to Brooklyn Ball Barbers. Don't fucking, make sure you hold us to it. All of our listeners, all of our friends, hold us to it. That's where we need to go. Check us out this weekend. We're not going to be doing an episode, but I'm going to be doing a live stream of the Nature Coast Camp Out Festival, and we'll rebroadcast it and restream it here on the Beer League Boys. It's going to be Facebook Live, so we could actually have you boys jump in maybe after the set if you're around. If not, not a big deal. Going to be a great time. Thank you so much for joining us. And you gentlemen got something to say? Anything else?
Nope.
I love you, fellas. I love you, fellas. And Christopher Brown,
Maybe
thank you
we'll
so much for
see you
fucking joining
Saturday.
us. Well, if not, we're going to do another midweek episode just like this. So we got Chris on it again. And
Wednesday?
fuck
No, I got
yeah,
hockey.
Wednesday.
Well, I gotta work Thursday, so Thursday, Friday. I gotta work Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. So sorry.
We will
Sorry.
make it.
No dollar for
We will
you.
make it work. Maybe we'll have Chris Brown back on in a couple weeks. No big deal. Either way, the Beer League Boys will persevere. We love you guys. Thank you so much for watching. This is the final
Countdown.
It's the final countdown.
Terror.
Peace out, my friends. I love you.
Oh, $1.